thinks she's messing up, and I'm like, nah, dude, this is the best shit right here. You know?
It's still I look like a silhouette now.
Okay, let me. He's still there.
Over here for now. Yeah, she's coming over here with a lamp.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the show is just a shit show of getting set up. Sometimes it seems
Yeah.
like.
I wish I'd remember to always do the behind the scenes, because freaking like the behind the scenes has always been the best parts, because it's like
But watching those behind the scenes, but when you used to do them, man, it had me keeling over with laughter. It was
like you remember when your freaking phone freaked out and you started your wife started hearing the show in the front room on the radio and shit?
Yeah, we had a Bose sound link.
That's when that sound link comes in. Yeah.
We have a Bose sound link. You know what those are, right, Roger?
Yeah.
We have one of those, and she was trying to listen to music on her phone, but it was connected to mine.
Drive me crazy because they'll bring in phone conversations.
And then she started hearing our whole show, but I disconnected it.
Mm-hmm.
Not good either. It needs to be
on here. Is it on there? We had less light than this before.
Here, plug it in over here. You got a socket over there, Mom?
No, it's good, isn't it? How come? Get your face over there.
Look, Mom.
I don't know why how's that going to be better?
If you put it over here, it'll illuminate our faces so people see them. Here, plug it in over here.
Okay, good. So
it's good, isn't it?
We're getting there.
This is one of the reasons why I sort of have static lights.
Do you have a socket over there? Where?
Over here.
Okay, yeah, just try that. See what it does. Oh, he'll be fine. That cat won't mess nothing up.
He knocked a whole glass of milk over the other day.
Oh, that's better right there.
Better, yeah.
A little bit. You have a socket over there. Move that chair a little bit, and then we'll be perfect. No, other way. Yeah, that's almost there. Yeah, that's good.
now Tan said that he wants to come in and be a part of your show, but he said he might show up late.
Who's that?
Tan High Tran. He's
okay.
And Otto said he'd love to come in too, but I haven't heard back from him to see if he's coming in or not. He wants to be a part of your guests, so.
Yeah, absolutely. He's always. Oh yeah, you think it's light enough?
Yeah, I think. What's it look like, Roger?
You see us clearly?
Yeah, it looks really good. It looks good. Now
it still looks upside down to me, but no, it's okay. The light's okay.
You most likely you need to do an adjustment with your camera to where it freaking rotates, because that could be it. They're using a rotational. They have the option to rotate their phone.
I can cope with it. It's just a minor thing.
I've seen it happen in the past before.
Yeah, we can. I just.
Oh no, you keep it there. That looks perfect. Okay, you guys.
Yeah, keep it there.
You guys look great. That's the best footage that you've done since we've started.
Pretty much.
It's really nice.
I want Mark Edworthy's just his computer chair.
I'm gonna see if he wants out.
He has to make his coffee and he gets all prettied up because he's the man meat. Okay. Yeah.
I just need some coffee.
What time is it over there in England?
It's gone on.
Going on 1 o'clock. So
1 a.m.
Yeah, so make this real spooky too, because he's not really good with spooky stuff. It gets him frightened. You know how the English people are. They're just so like when you.
I thought living in was I thought that was spooky enough in and of itself.
I used to watch
It is.
Twilight Zone when my mom
I
watch.
used to listen to radio variants, the earlier variants of the Twilight Zone, the radio, the 1950s variant.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Twilight Zone? That was about Twilight.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What's the Twilight Zone?
I watched Rod Serling, or what's his name?
Yeah, Rod Serling's Twilight Zone, and then they had the what was the other one? It was where they had the paintings.
Oh,
I'm thinking of the Hitchcock's other thing.
Oh,
Dorian Gray.
Over the Hitchcock's.
oh,
Over the Hitchcock with that as the
Yeah,
sort of
quite as well.
commentator.
was good. I liked him too. I liked both of them.
You saw the one with William Shatner on the wing of the plane, didn't you?
Yeah.
oh yeah. That's it.
That was more or less where William Shatner kind of got his start.
Well, he's still doing.
I found out he's English.
No, William Shatner's got his start doing two things. He created a screenplay acting as the defense lawyer during the Anderson
Oh yeah.
POW trial or post American Civil War, and also he acted in a number of TV series all
Yeah.
about him acting as a doctor.
Well, he's still on. He does unexplained mysteries like it's a documentary where they have different stories and stuff. He's still doing that on like one of Paramount or Tubi or something like that.
He also did Is It Weird or What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I always watch too now. He actually does a really good job at it too, to be honest.
I think the lighting on this.
Yeah,
needs to be changed.
I was
You want
talking.
me to change it in
I was
settings?
talking to him. He said he's gonna come on here sometime. Check our show out, man. Him and Russell Brand and Alex Jones and David Icke are all supposed to be dropping by here pretty soon. So.
That'd be nice.
But David Icke said he's dropping in pro bono this time because he feels sorry for you. But
No, not for me. For you, it's your show. So
he says he feels sorry for everybody because he's above everybody, I guess.
Well, it's the thing of it is like to get him on your show, you're gonna have to have $5,000 bottom line, dude.
He said next time it's gonna be $5,000 if we have to have him again. But he's gonna try to be nice this time. And
I said the problem here is my settings. I gotta go into my settings and change the light.
If you want to try do that real quick before they start streaming, just tell Roger.
Hold on.
Well, technically we are streaming. It's just I haven't hit record yet. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's okay. I'm gonna change. Look at my settings here. Display and brightness is what it is.
So.
I'm trying to see. I can't see my face very much. Is it any different here?
No, that's the background display. So you go from white to black when you go dark.
No, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick and then get some coffee too and smoke a cigarette. So when you guys are ready,
that's fine. Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah, that might help.
What do we look like, Roger? Can you? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah.
See, I put the brightness up because I had it. Like if I look at it, my boyfriend's here. He gets all mad because they're really bright. It's like there's some.
Yeah, it's like there's a headlight in your room. And you could do a dark background. Yeah, that's just background lighting there.
So how do we get back over to where we were?
Let's get out of this. Hold on. Yeah, there you are. And then just hit this. Okay. There we are. We're ready. We're off and running.
Yeah, that's.
Now we're just waiting for Roger to get back now, and then we'll actually start recording this. Things over there in foggy old England across the pond, Mark.
That's high.
Huh?
Sorry.
I said, how's everything been over there across the pond in England lately?
Depends on what you asking about. My own personal life has been okay. Been fine. But politically speaking, yeah. Okay. No, don't you've seen various news reports and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds rough.
But as far as I'm personally concerned at the moment, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
What is our gas? Our gas is going up here, What?
That's not bad though.
Not like it was so low.
Yeah.
Remember? Wow.
It should stabilize back out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting himself his cigarette together.
It's not really bad for me. I don't drive a lot, but boy, when I used to drive, I was in a lot.
Yeah. Need to make sure we're both in the shop.
Didn't I put him out? What was that?
Yeah, he's out.
Well, what was that?
Ghost upstairs.
Okay, so I'm back. I was just joking about the cigarette a bit.
Oh, you smoke a cigarette if you want. Mark's smoking now.
Well, I got to go outside to do it, and that's going to be like a 5-minute job. So it's like you guys don't want to sit around and have to stay up any later than you have to. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
sit around, hang out while I'm smoking a cigarette out back for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's only going to take you 5 minutes. It's only going to take you 5 minutes. It's not like you're smoking a huge.
Well, I mean, once I hit record, I technically don't have to like be sitting here. You know what I mean? So like now,
you could always get your smartphone, walk out there, and talk to us all while you're smoking your cigarette.
I really do need to start using that, but the only thing I don't like about it is it's a phone. You know what I mean? Like I have to deal with all you guys when it comes to phones, and I see how hard it is for you guys. And it's not just you, but other people too. But I don't want to use that kind of tech.
If you set a small laptop, a 7-8 inch x86 machine, like this one as an example.
I had a laptop. I don't want to.
Yeah, but
right now.
something that's very portable. Very
I love it.
portable.
Did you see his face just freeze up right there, dude? It was like,
Yeah,
it does that shit. It does that shit. I mean,
screenshot of that, Roger.
I always say I'm going to, and I forget to. Like, and he does. It happens to him more than just that time. Like last night, it did, and his face got frozen, and he looked like his nose was ready to like stretch out of the freaking the camera and shit, because of the way it happened when it froze up on him. And it does it just to him, nobody else.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I've got everything set up. The live stream is going, so don't do anything inappropriate. And
I was gonna expose and everything. Damn it!
That's why I said it. I was like, don't do anything inappropriate, Austin.
Okay, sorry.
So
again.
Whenever you guys are ready, let me know. I'll do the countdown, and somebody's gonna have to say a cool introduction. So,
now you're gonna that intro I just made too.
It's actually playing right now with your guys' stream. So you got the best of both worlds, man. We got both your. I've muted it out so that the audio is not playing, but it's still with us.
Okay.
And we got it all there. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna make it to where it'll be on the side before I start, so that it'll look cool. They'll be able to see your slideshow, and then your guys' thing at the same time. So there we go.
So, did you want to tell the story first? I'll go ahead and introduce and then.
Yeah, I guess I can tell the story for my first story. You do the introduction and I'll tell the first story, and then you do move on to your stories.
Yeah.
You just can't. Hold on. I gotta do the countdown first. I'm waiting for you guys to tell me when. Ready? Are you guys ready?
Roger's the perfect professional.
Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, now.
Hi, this is Summer Todd. I'm doing this show tonight with my son, Austin Todd, and we're just kind of having some fun with St. Patrick's Day, and we're going to talk about some sprites and gnomes and just kind of, what do you call those things that,
Trolls.
trolls and just the things that they talk about in Ireland, um, some of the mystical things that they believe in.
We
And,
could
and
even we could even talk about St. Patrick and stuff too, and how the holiday came about a little
oh,
bit.
you could, yeah, because I'm not real
Mm.
sure about
I'm not.
that,
I
but
don't.
yeah,
I don't know everything about the history of it, but we can talk about that a little too. Basically, all that stuff.
right. And I mean, and if you have any stories, of course, you can call in. I will tell a few little things that have happened to us. I'll let Austin start off with his story.
Um, years ago, when me and my cousin were drinking absinthe, that we had got the stuff from England, so it was the stuff that had a lot of food Joan in it, which is good stuff. And my cousin, he kind of lowered his head and he looked up and he was like, Austin, I think I just saw somebody. I was like, who'd you see? He's like, I saw some woman here in our living room. I was like, there's nobody else here. And he was like, it looked like some woman. So I asked him to describe her to me, and he described it. It was like the absinthe fairy, because they say it makes you see the absinthe fairy.
Yeah.
And so in honor of him tonight and Patty's Day, I'm drinking some absinthe.
I was showing you a little
And
spoon that came with that.
Yeah,
thing.
and the spoon
This is
spoon came with it as a fairy. It's a
Yeah.
fairy absinthe spoon. The absinthe is green, and it's got a fairy spoon.
I guess that's kind of for St. Patty's Day. They had that in
So
a
maybe
liquor store or something.
Yeah, they had it in the liquor store. So maybe they'll have the. So maybe I'll see the absinthe fairy again tonight for the St. Patty's Day kind of thing. Hopefully.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's your turn to tell.
I was just going to say, I think it's illegal now to sell absinthe with wormwood in it in the UK.
Oh, we have a story about that. If you want to let Austin tell you.
Can I
about
say something real
when
quick?
yeah.
he was trying to buy it.
Can I
yeah.
say something real quick? If we are lucky, hopefully, as long with Austin drinking that absinthe, maybe we will see the absinthe fairy too.
You never
Cool.
know. Yeah.
Depends on how much you drink. With that, I'm shutting up.
That'd be cool.
I'll tell you if I see her.
Yeah, back what year was that? Austin
Oh, God.
was buying absinthe online at some kind of online place. What was the name of that place?
I can actually look it up. Let me look that up real quick. I looked it up the other night. Mark might be familiar with it because the place is based out in London. So let me look that up real quick. I'm looking that up right now for everybody watching this. For all three of our viewers.
Yeah, that's okay.
Let's see where it was at. Give me just a second here. I'm looking. Oh, here it is. It's years ago I was buying absinthe that was from England. It was from a place called Absinthe Original. And they're based out of London. You can look up their website. I didn't know Mark might be familiar with them because they're based have headquarters in London. I was buying it from them. They were shipping it to me over here in Ohio, and it kept getting seized by customs because at that time the absinthe with food Joan in it, the good stuff that we were able to get from Europe was illegal.
And so when I worked at the university, so you have to be tenacious just to work it and there, all that paperwork and stuff. But so I had to try to get the money back that Austin spent because quite a bit. So I ended up getting a refund, and then we decided to order it again because I was reading online how a lot of people had had that happen, and they'll try 2 or 3 times and eventually it'll go through. But sometimes customs will stop it, sometimes they won't. So I think the second time we finally got it.
We finally did manage to get it through.
It's depends on how they pack it and if it looks suspicious or something
No.
too. But it was something. So we did get it the second time, but it took me a little bit of time to get through the. I don't even remember how I contacted them now, but I must have been.
Well, we
email.
were able to write original
Email,
absinthe. We were
yeah.
able to email them, so there was that. They sell. Yeah, they sell.
It's crazy.
They sell. Yeah, they sell like Absinthe King of Spirits, which is.
But they didn't
that's
sell
got
it here then.
no,
remember?
absinthe was illegal.
Yeah, that's
in the
why Austin
US,
was getting it. Now you can.
Now you can get it here, but they according to this company, you still can't buy the stuff with a certain amount of food here in America,
Yeah.
so it's not hallucinogenic.
Right.
Anything, but
Yeah.
I don't know exactly. They say you won't have any customs issues now if you order it, but I've never tried it yet.
I think that had been probably what, at least 2014,
around
maybe even before that.
even before that, I'd say
Yeah.
about 2011.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but the company is called Absinthe Original, and they're out of London, and you can order from them, and according to them, it's the good European absinthe.
But you didn't see a difference, did you? I didn't.
Not
I don't
too
know.
much. I had a hallucinogenic experience the very first time I drank that stuff from England. That was really brief, where I heard Indians chanting and stuff. But I was also eating mushrooms that night, so who knows what it was.
Well, is it like the mescal worm? Because I've ate that worm and it isn't.
That worm did make me get all hallucinogenic.
If you drink that bottle and get down to the worm, you're probably passed out. Or
You're
something.
talking about mezcal.
Yeah.
Right.
Just out of curiosity, what percentage of alcohol is in the stuff that you're drinking at the present moment?
I've got one.
It is 110 proof, so that would be 55.
Yeah. So I'm just looking here. It sort of varies quite wildly from 45% to 89%.
It has a little bit of wormwood, but there's only so the American absinthes, I guess, aren't as allowed to have as much thujone in them as the European absinthes do. At least that's what I've read. I don't know for sure if that's true.
I think
you might know over there, but I don't know for sure.
And why
I
do
thought
they equate
wormwood was illegal.
The wormwood.
But yeah, sorry. I thought,
Why do they equate it with fairies and Sprite?
Because it's supposed to make people see an absinthe fairy.
Because I thought it was out of Ireland because
no, according to Sam, my cousin, he did see one. And Black Sabbath actually did a song called "Fairies Wear Boots," where Ozzy was talking about having seen a fairy, and so, a lot of people thought he was drinking absinthe when he saw it. But I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
He could have just seen some. He could have just seen some groupie that was actually a gay guy when he was all coked out and drunk. Who knows? He was living so hard and crazy.
I've never drank anything that's made me see things. I've blacked out, but I've seen things that weren't there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if the European absinthes have more thujone.
It's a bit of a fun fact. Wormwood-based absinthe has never been illegal in the UK. It is one of very few European countries that has never formally banned.
Oh.
Okay. So
yeah, I know France banned it, and I think Switzerland did for a time.
Yeah.
And then a lot of other European countries followed. And America actually banned it in 1912. And it was illegal here in America up until 2007. And then they had some American brands that were legal, but they didn't have any thujone or wormwood in them for a short period of time until that finally got legalized. At least that's my understanding of it. I think thujone's a psychoactive chemical in it that makes you see the stuff. So I don't know how much, if any, thujone's in the American sense.
Hallucinogen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have anything else happen at our house? I don't think we had a lot of We had a lot of paranormal, but not
what
the
with
fairies or stuff like
you
that.
saw a fairy in my studio room one time.
I think it was up. It was in my bedroom. I thought I didn't see it. I heard it.
I thought you saw one. Well, you tell them the story.
Well, I was like late at night, and I always like there were two steps that went into the attic, and there was a door. So I would always put like a lot of perfume and baskets and stuff on these two steps because we didn't use them. And I heard something fluttering over there in my bottles and the basket. And I was like, what in the world is that? So I got up, I think, yeah, I turned on the light and I didn't see anything, but it was like something left the room. And I mean, there was nothing there in our house. There was nothing flying around or anything. So I couldn't figure out what it was. So we always made a joke about it. Well, must have been a fairy or something. And I never really believed in that stuff. And I had been looking not around that time, but I had seen it before where there were some pictures of this guy that went on a walk with his kids, and they have a picture of this little sprite in the tree. Now, I don't know if it's real. They say it is, and they swear they saw it. I don't know where they were. It might have been London, but yeah. So it just depends on what you believe in.
Yeah.
I suppose it's possible.
Mark Edward,
There's
he's
people,
laughing his ass off.
yeah. I mean, I suppose it's possible.
Yeah.
There's people that do say they believe in them. Like they believe in gnomes and Scotland and stuff. They believe in, and people are like, well, those people drink too much. Well, not everybody's drinking, and wherever those things come from, there's a little bit of truth to them. The stories and stuff like that.
I know the UK in general. Between Ireland and Scotland and Wales and England that's all really immersed in the whole St. Patrick's Day folklore and all that stuff.
And going back to the Twilight Zone, didn't they have one where there was
that's definitely a good topic for Mark since he lives there to really get
really St. Patrick's Day is more of a Irish American thing. We don't really celebrate it over much.
But going back to the Twilight Zone, wasn't there that little troll or something he was a troll?
Yeah, he was. He was a troll.
And it's so silly now. You look back and you're like, but that really was kind of scary back in the time. I was like, this seems real.
People got scared by that back then, but I mean, nowadays everybody looks at it and just laughs. Yeah, it was a troll that was tearing the parts off of the plane wing, and William Shatner saw it.
Oh, that wasn't it. No, the troll was in like a suitcase. The woman had a suitcase in the apartment.
Oh, she had a suitcase with a troll.
The thing on the wing was something else, wasn't it? I can't remember that.
It wasn't a troll.
It wasn't anything about bride thing. I don't think.
Okay, that wasn't
something else.
That wasn't a troll. We don't know what that really was.
I'd have to watch it again. It's been a while.
It was some kind of creature, but it wasn't a troll, and it wasn't some kind of St. Patty's Day creature or something.
Yeah, well, they talk about it being an Irish thing here a lot.
It's
Ireland and Scotland.
More Irish than anything.
Than English.
The Scottish, I've never heard anything said about Scotland being much a part of it. I guess they got their own culture and what have you.
Yeah.
They probably don't like being compared to the Irish too much.
But there's some people that really take it seriously,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's people that this is a serious holiday for them.
But I mean, they really believe in trolls and things like that.
Oh yeah, you got those people. There's probably people. There's probably a big party going on. There's probably a big St. Patrick's Day party that happened over at Stonehenge. Mark just didn't get invited to it. Have you ever been to?
A lot of this folklore actually comes from well, it's true in the UK, but a lot of this comes from more Central European. I'm thinking Germany, especially. I'm thinking of the Green Buffers as an example. Yeah. It's more Germanic.
So more like the Nordics and maybe the
Yeah.
maybe more like
Northern European. Yeah.
The Scandinavians kind of. Do they kind of tie into that?
Well, German, Scandinavia,
Yeah.
North Europe, really. Yeah,
Around
yeah.
there.
I'm back. I had to go do that cigarette thing I was telling you guys about.
Yeah, you can weigh in on some of the folklore and stuff, Roger, about St. Patrick's Day.
Well, St. Patrick's Day is like a holiday when it comes to the folklore and everything. I'm like more on everything when it comes to the weirdness, like
Drinking green beer.
no, now that right there goes a lot deeper than just St. Patrick's Day. Like that's very esoteric. Okay, that drink right there, they believe that they could see spirits when they drank that. Yeah,
Yeah.
absinthe.
Absinthe? I
Absinthe.
was just talking about that. Did you hear that, or were you smoking your
I
cigarette?
was smoking, man. I was smoking.
Oh,
But yeah,
I just
as
I
long
did
as
go on a. I told us how my cousin actually saw the absinthe fairy
hmm
when we got some of the absinthe from England years ago.
you know why it's illegal or why it was illegal? Because it was
The Roman was.
it was associated with magic, and people who practiced magic actually practiced it during the Middle Ages would use it thinking that it would actually be helpful to the incantations, they said. So they would actually make absinthe and believe that it was like a magical potion. Like now today people drink it, recreational. But like these were people who actually believed in the esoterics and they actually believed in magic and stuff. They would drink it then, and you know how the Catholic Church is. They're not too big on the whole magic thing, so it quickly became
No.
They drinking wine more than anything too. So I think I read one time that the wine lobby actually pushed really hard because people were drinking absinthe more than wine, and the winemakers didn't like it, so they pushed real hard to get it banned so that people would drink wine more.
Not only that, but just checking a couple of medical sites. Wormwood can actually cause kidney failure. It has got some serious side effects if you overdose on wormwood.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you can
Okay.
you can have a lot of major issues from
Wow. Okay.
so.
drinking too much of it. Yeah.
So this
But
could
then
be
again, you can have major issues drinking too much anyway. So
this could turn out to be a really good stream.
Mm-hmm.
You just sit there, keep on drinking, Austin. Oh, we're watching.
What is it?
I said you just sit there and keep on drinking. We're watching. This could turn out to be a heck of a lot better stream than we thought it would be.
Working out better than I thought it was going.
No, I said it could eventually. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Boy, I'm gonna start getting toasted.
get toasted, start seeing fairies, and
Yeah.
I'll tell you if I see any fairies or anything,
But the Catholics don't want you to do anything, and they say everything brings in demons. Practically, it's like this. Even they're like, "Oh, don't talk about things," and
yeah, don't talk.
basically just don't do anything like that. Yeah,
Yeah, don't talk
Well,
about
psychics.
don't talk about fairies and sprites and stuff, or I'll bring in demons posing as fairies and sprites.
And I saw that Father Rio.
Which is weird because the Saint Patrick's Day was actually part of it was a Christian saint named Saint Patrick.
Yeah.
Who's the reason the whole thing started, and it kind of got somewhere tied in with Irish folklore and mythology somewhere along the line. And like Mark was saying, to some extent, like the Nordic mythology kind of tied into it too, which was pretty similar.
Well, the Catholic priest that I've listened to before, Father Rehill, is an exorcist, and so he does not think that you should try anything really that can open the door to getting possessed. But I didn't know that. The other day I watched a thing. He said he didn't believe the Catholics don't believe in cremation
Yeah, I knew that.
because they don't pray over the body, and if you do get cremated, then you have to like put the ashes somewhere where they get like in a graveyard or something where they get
Or
what they
they're
do.
consecrated.
Yeah,
Yeah, they believe in consecrating that.
but I had never
Yeah,
known that.
I knew that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all about where you're buried rather than how you're buried, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
But and how people treat the body after gone, I guess, is the big thing. But
Eh,
a lot of people get cremated nowadays because it's so cheaper than.
y-
Well,
y-
not only that, it's cost, isn't it? There's a financial element. I mean, funerals are not the cheapest thing
No.
anyway. And if you think about actual caskets and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and then also it's better environment too. Really, some
when
people think about.
you guys talked about like the Catholics and it's a matter of where you're buried and all that. You know what's so weird about that? It's like they were so much against magic and things of that nature and pagan beliefs. But wouldn't you call that a form of geomancy?
What, like where you're buried?
Yeah, where it had to be consecrated and you know what I mean? Like they go through and they make sure that
The ash.
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I
that's
mean, to some extent, it kind of is.
Well, look at the exorcism though too. What all the tools they use and everything. It's
yeah,
so weird. It's like a kind of a hypocrisy, isn't it? But they say they know how to do these things, so.
I mean, I do believe in demons and
Yeah.
demonic possession. I do. I think
Yeah.
that I think it's a rare thing, but I think it's a thing. I mean, but some of the things the Catholics do and stuff, it does resemble the magic and stuff they claim to be against.
Well,
Sometimes.
especially during an exorcism.
Yeah,
right?
and well, yeah. I mean, an exorcism, yeah, that to some extent because they use consecrated holy water, holy incense,
Yeah.
consecrated crosses,
Yeah.
and all that.
Now,
I was looking before we started. I was just looking at the Wikipedia page for Saint Patrick, which is quite extensive. And it's interesting that Saint Patrick is meant to be was alive around mid 5th century, but that area didn't become Christian until early 6th century. So
Oh, okay.
he was technically not a Christian.
Oh.
Was he a Christian just himself and trying to spread it there, or was
Yeah.
That's the sort of argument that they are making on there. Yeah.
yeah?
Hmm.
But or was he not a Christian because it wasn't a Christian area yet, and he couldn't do it without being persecuted? So that kind of makes him not a Christian at that time.
Mm.
From the stories I've heard, when he went in there, he started incorporating pagan ideas into Christian ideas to convert them. You know what I mean? And I later learned that it's called syncretism. Like the
Oh, okay.
the Buddhists did it too. Whenever they expanded to different areas, like Zen Buddhism, that was actually like Buddhism being syncretized into the Chinese pagan beliefs. And
Okay.
it's just like when you go down to China or Japan. I mean, Japan has their form of Buddhism as well. And that's kind of what they did with Christianity with Ireland. And that's what I basically learned when it came from St. Patrick. He's
A
also the
lot of
one that
yeah, a lot of
yeah, he incorporated the Christmas tree as well. Just so you know.
you know what St. Patrick did.
Yep.
How
That's
would he? Because how would he even have access to ferns and trees
Well,
on the
the
mainland?
pagans worshiped the tree before Christians ever even incorporated it into their rituals. Like the
Okay,
world,
so it was not we aren't talking about the actual Norwegian fern trees. We are talking about a tree that was representative of Christmas.
right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you had like the world
Because
tree, then you had the Yggdrasil, which is the Nordic tree, which is the tree that Odin hung himself from.
okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've heard of the Drossel and Odin hanging himself from it in the Nordic mythology. Does that ties into St. Patrick kind of incorporating the Christmas tree into what later became kind of considered a Christian celebration of an old pagan holiday?
As time went on, yeah, because what happened was it all started in like Northern Ireland and Northern Scotland when the Vikings actually came to the islands. That was the areas where it all actually Orkney is the area where it all actually started. And the Vikings they mistrust the Irish because they called them tricksters. But at the same time, they were still trying to make it to where they could expand, their territories and stuff. So they had to learn how to get the Irish to believe in their beliefs. So as time went by, they started incorporating things, and the Irish had their pagan beliefs before the Christians got there, which had their form of what the the Nordics believed in. You know what I mean? So it's just basically as time went by, things got incorporated with one another. It's just
Now,
like
you're talking.
interesting.
You're just talking about Viking, so you're talking about roughly 400 years after St. Patrick,
right. Well,
roughly,
yeah, kind of. No,
or 500 years. Yeah.
the Vikings were actually around a lot longer in the northern part.
Ninth century, yeah, 9th century to the 12th
Right,
century.
right. So it would be that's actually it was the 9th century, and then Christianity settled in Ireland in what year?
Right.
What year was it that Christianity finally was established in
We are
Ireland?
talking about about early 6th century,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
490 to 510, 520.
Now, interestingly enough, too, my ancestors on my dad's side of the family were the Scott Irish.
Mm-hmm.
They came from Scotland. At least a story I was told sometime in the 1730s. So, I mean, that's kind of interesting too. I wonder if I'm kind of drawn to stuff like this because it's kind of in my blood from all the way back then, and it's it'd be cool to visit Scotland or Ireland again someday, maybe someday.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever will or not, but
I've never been that far north.
Well, I keep telling him he needs to
Been in
go and
Devon.
he needs to go to the sites around him. Like he's less than like 100 miles away from Stonehenge. You know what I mean? It's just
yeah,
down the
I
street.
know. I can't believe you've never been to Stonehenge. That's just.
Isn't it like Gerald's never been? Where is he? That Apollo Theater, and
He's
he
never been.
grew up in New York, and had never been to. I think that was it, wasn't it? Or did he say he had never been?
Central Park.
Oh, he's been to Central Park. I think it was Apollo Theater.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes people live next to these major landmarks they never been to.
Right.
Yeah.
He grew up in Harlem.
I mean, we got a lot of interesting stuff here in Ohio that I've never been to myself. I mean, but I've been to like Sunwatch Indian Village and a couple other the Union Terminal and stuff.
Well, Music City Hall, we need to go there because that's supposed to be one of the big historical places in Cincinnati, and that's supposed to be haunted. But I don't know. They have some plays and stuff down there, so you have to go and go to a play or something.
But nothing. There's hardly anything on earth that beats Stonehenge. So I mean, you gotta go to Stonehenge if possible.
I agree.
Especially when you live driving distance.
Yeah,
all you gotta do is
Right.
drive there, Mark, and then
just tell them, Austin. I'm
You've
right
never
there.
been there.
I'm cheering you
It's
on,
hardy
dude.
because I was born on the moon. So the summer solstice,
Oh yeah, dude.
I'd be a solstice queen.
You know how many chicks? Run around there like butt naked?
I know.
It's just, dude. Like,
I don't think that happens.
I bet you
Yeah.
they do it They do it as a festival every year, man. So
yeah, but they have
Not butt naked. Not butt naked. There are certain laws in this country that
that you think. Well, I mean,
but you have summer solstice, and the winter solstice is a big deal too. If you were born on the 21st.
Yeah, they have the solstices and equinox celebrations.
But the summer solstice is the big one because it's the longest day of the year.
Yeah, Mark, you got to go to Stonehenge because
take a camera with you too.
Yeah, and send us some pictures.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, man.
And Sting lives nearby there. He's got one of the 1,000-year-old castle or something. He goes out there and he sits and watches the sunrise and drinks coffee and stuff.
What does he need with that castle? I mean, that's just huge. What does he do with it?
Just shows it.
I mean, it's a castle.
Show off because he's a big rich fan.
Well, I don't know if he's an asshole. He seems.
You know what I would do if I owned a castle, dude? I would sit at the tower and I would just be butt naked on top of that tower and I would be looking out at my kingdom saying, "Oh, dude, that is so cool." You know what I mean? It's like, who would not want to own a castle? Hey, DK.
I guess so.
Stop it, Rob.
Depends on how.
The funny thing is, I was just talking about very similar shit earlier on another channel, and I posted a video of one of the buildings that I posted the building that my grandparents used to own that my mum grew up in, but apparently her older brother also owned a castle, which is actually in ruins, and I've got a recording on YouTube about that. Like my family apparently was quite big, like very big in Catholic circles and shit.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So I actually went and recorded at the dilapidated castle with all the signs and everything up saying security, you'll be prosecuted. I'm jumping this fence. I'm going and recording. My grandma's brother used to own this. They turned up. It's like, your family used to own this.
It's haunted? Is it a haunted place?
No, the dilapidated castle. No, it is that badly dilapidated. Like it is just basically in ruins.
Oh, okay.
Their old homestead thing. Apparently, a couple of gay guys bought it, and now they just use it as a tourist attraction. Whereas it used to be the largest sheep station in that whole region. But now they're just using it as a tourist attraction.
Now, where's this place at again?
In New Zealand. It's the place is called Ernsklu. You can type it in and find this up. Find this yourself right now. EARNS, like Earns. Clue. CLEUGH. and it'll
Okay.
come up with either Ernstclue Station or Ernstclue Castle. Both are the same thing.
Okay, I'll start.
Oh.
I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Yeah,
And
man.
then you
That's
live in-
that's my grandparents' old house, and that's where my mum
Oh,
grew up.
that's
Okay.
awesome. Now you live in New Zealand?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
That's awesome.
I'm
Nice
just like
meeting
the black. Yeah, I'm
you.
just the black sheep of the family, man. It's like I get no help from anyone. I get to be
Everybody-
poor and broke because I tell the truth. You know,
Everybody has
you know how that goes.
Yeah.
it happens to everybody at some point or another. So yeah, don't feel
Yeah.
bad.
It's kind of cool when people can buy those places or get those places and fix them up. Like we had an old cartridge factory around Cincinnati here by Kings Island, and these two gay guys bought it
It's
and
always
turned,
is those two gay guys that
but
buy,
they were, I mean,
that buy a place and fix it.
I'm
up.
sensing some similarity here.
The World War
Two gay guys buy every nice place, then don't use it. It's just now it's a new tourist attraction.
well, this isn't even what they
They
did.
do that.
But what they did with this cartridge factory is really cool because it was just an old busted down factory, but it was in a great place. It was in Loveland, and there's they put some bike trails. It's in the country. It's beautiful, and they made these nice apartments and things, and like a big rec room downstairs. And it's kind of it's high end apartments, but they used their own money. They didn't have to get money from the city or anything. And basically, they just turned that whole thing around. And it's close to New Zealand, so there's
Yeah,
a
it was
lot
like
of
it was like a
businesses
it was a
there.
factory.
The dilapidated castle one is pretty
was-
much beyond that. That one is on my YouTube channel. It's under DB123, like lowercase DB123. Lots of people have like used my name now,
Oh,
I'm not
cool.
so I'm
sure.
shadow banned.
This
You've got to look for the icon that's like basically a brain that's like made of sort of fire, like lava sort of looking brain. That's my actual account. And then look for Cargill's Castle.
Is that it?
is this the place? Can you read it?
Now that's my grandparents' place. That's the one that's still all good. That's not the dilapidated one. Yeah. That's the one the gay couple bought and have
Okay.
made into
That
like a
one-
tourist attraction.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
The one
That's
the-
Oh, yeah.
a place.
Like-
That-
I have vague memories of going there as a kid. I think they sold it when I was like about 4 or 5. There's photos of me being there and stuff, but yeah.
the one
No, serious.
that-
I have vague memories, but yet nothing that stands out. Like, there's photos of me like feeding lambs from a bottle and things like that.
Oh, cool.
Like proper farming, like farm station type things.
But that's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. You have that association with that place. I mean, that's badass.
Yeah, I know. I just wish they hadn't sold it. They had like
I know.
9 kids. Like grandparents had like 9 kids, and no one wanted to take it over. They all had
Well,
their
it's-
own things they were doing, so the grandparents sold it. Back in the early 80s, before the stock market crash, and they sold it for like 5 mil. In stock market crash.
Yeah.
And so if they waited like 5 years, that 5 mil would have been 50 or 100 mil.
Right.
Sort
Oh
of thing.
man.
So they ended up with like next to nothing after it because they just sold at the wrong time. Yeah.
I guess they just had to get rid of it at that time, though, right?
Yeah, sometimes it's
They were getting
Sometimes-
old and no one else wanted to take it over. Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Like, I mean, if I'd been older, I would have tried.
Really?
Yeah.
As I
That's
say, I was like 4 or 5.
Yeah. You couldn't do nothing then.
No, but I mean, like, I would have been after, like, yes, keep that house, keep that land, keep that in our family. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I would have been all for that, but
my grandparents.
I was
Mom?
too young to know any better.
My
It's not like I had any say
Mom's-
anyway.
that too, and a really nice spread of land and stuff. But it got sold and everything, and so it's gone now. Nothing historical like that, but but it was just nice.
Yeah.
Out
Well,
there.
the other one to look up is Cargill's Castle, Cargills,
Okay.
and that's in Dunedin. Yeah, I don't know how many Cargill's castles there are. Cargill's Castle in Dunedin, and my grandma's brother used to own that when she was a kid.
Wow.
It has a vertical drop off to the ocean of like shit. Must be 30 to 50 meters vertical drop to the ocean at the edge of the
Oh
property.
shit.
And as a kid, she was just told to never play near the edge. Now they've got fences up everywhere and stuff. But as a kid, she was just told not to play near the edge.
Sounds like were you descended from like nobility or the Brit
I think so.
nobility or something that owned all that?
I think so. Like, and
Just
like
the
from
colony of the
from my last name, grandparents' last name on my mother's side, maternal grandparent on my great grandparent on my father's side. From those three names, I've got 3 coats of arms.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you were descended from nobility.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. I mean, my family, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you were joining the show, but my family was on my dad's side were the Scott Irish, and they came to Virginia sometime in the 1730s. But I don't know if I doubt that they were nobles.
Well, that's my mum's side. My mum's side is Scottish and Irish. My dad's side is English and Germanic.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's cool. Yeah.
If
Now, my
if you sorry, if you came from Ireland at that time, I would reckon that you were farmers because of things like poverty and remember the US has a long tradition of Irish immigration because of mainly things like potato famine and poverty and interesting thing when it comes to especially the American Civil War. The North recruited a hell load of Irish as soon as
What
they
if it's
came off
the
the
other way
guns.
around? What if my family was offered land if they came over here to try and actually establish things? See, it could have been at the top level rather than whatever else.
Did the nobility went to the colonies and they established their own things. So
Yep. In different cities around the country.
Yeah.
There's certain that are Irish, certain that are Scottish, certain that are English. There's places that were even first established by French.
I mean,
Hey, there's different places all around the country that were first colonized by different people.
So, for example, this was once here over in Ohio in the United States. This area used to be part of that used to be British land at one time, and there was actually there was actually American Revolutionary War generals on the British side that owned they owned property here in Ohio at one time before it became part of the United States after the Revolutionary era. So we're kind of all under the old British umbrella, so to speak.
Right.
Look, I
yeah,
just gave you your first like on Rumble. Bloody hell, guys.
Oh,
Tell more people to get on Rumble.
we've gotten a good number of views on there, but never any likes or comments. I don't know why.
Right.
I don't know why
It's because I'm too busy streaming myself.
Oh yeah.
I'm not today. I haven't actually streamed for 2 days. This has been the longest I haven't streamed for.
Really?
I usually stream 24/7. But yeah, everyone should jump on Rumble because it is actually free speech. They could be able to get away with saying a lot more than YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube is a way to try and drag people over.
Yeah, Rumble. I like Rumble better because you can say what you want on there. You don't have to worry about being censored and all that shit. And that's,
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I thought D-Live was like that, but then they screwed me over multiple times.
Hell, I follow a lot of gun channels that do like gun builds and all that shit, and they were getting censored to hell and back on YouTube. But on Rumble, you go on, you could watch them build all manner of guns and all this shit.
You can't even say the word on a Facebook hardly, shoot or gun or anything.
No, you can't even say any of that on Facebook. They're another one
They'll
bad for
censor you.
censorship, which is even.
Do you still use Facebook? I'm sorry.
Huh?
Still one of the biggest players in the game.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so much garbage.
Oh, what was that, Mark? Sorry.
Still one of the biggest players in the social media ecosystem.
Yeah, but
I think it's
you're
a
not
lot
going to reach people of like mind.
No,
often.
I don't
There's
reach
a
a
lot
lot
of
of.
AI stuff. So there's some good groups, but then the groups have a tendency to get people in there that want to throw out. They want to talk about politics or something, and you're talking about houseplants or something. So you have to throw them out, and then the administrators aren't real good at that sometimes.
Yeah,
Start
I don't. I
fighting.
haven't reached as many like-minded people like myself
No.
on there as I would have liked to, really. So
Well, and people kind of they kind of pound on politics a lot.
yeah, it's real political.
Or something
real
else
bad,
that's
too.
like, something that's happening.
The new thing. Everything is about whatever the new thing is. The new thing that's happened coming out of the mainstream media. That is the only thing that they all want to talk about.
Yeah,
And
yeah. They're
I
like that.
truly find that so boring
I
that
hate
it's
it.
not funny. Because
Like,
they get annoyed with me. I live in New Zealand. Oh, you're not allowed to talk about American politics. How come I've got a better idea about it than you? And then they get shitty.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, because I've got a one-eyed myopic view of everything that I only watch that agrees with what I think.
Yeah.
The biggest drive for Facebook, I think, is connecting families and friends. It's that sort of family orientated sort of
more so.
communication network. Yeah.
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 What's really bad here is they have town talk pages. Those are terrible.
Yeah, we have pages for like any town. They have their town talk pages where they're supposed to talk about whatever's going on in your hometown, which that makes sense. But they talk. Everybody just gets into fights about stuff that has nothing to do with anything going on in their hometown on there, and it's just it's just a shit show.
Or they'll assume stuff like there was a bad accident here, and actually it was a younger woman that ran a red light, but there were 2 older people killed. And so the first thing they do on this town talk thing, people that don't know nothing, are going on there saying, well, it has to be the 2 old people. They weren't driving, they shouldn't have been driving. Just hurting the family because their grandparents had been killed. But it wasn't their fault at all. They were just sitting there, and this woman comes blowing through a red light. So, stuff like that, where people just don't have any common sense. So why are you even on there? Why would you, even if you saw it, why would you be on a town talk and say, hey, I saw the lady run the red light because she had 3 kids. So
And what?
We don't have any anymore.
I mean, were the cars coming when she did it? Who cares?
What?
I mean, like, a red light is just a sign of compliance, but if it's busy, it helps direct traffic. But if there's no cars, why the fuck do you have to stop at a red light? Because it said so.
There is that.
I mean, do you not get it? It said so. Nothing coming any direction, but a red light said stop, and you comply. Why? Because you might get a ticket.
Yeah, true. I mean,
or you might die because there are other cars.
No, if there's no cars coming.
Saying if no cars are coming.
No, that's what I said. If it's busy, it directs traffic. If there's no cars, you're stopping for nothing.
But no, she wasn't stopping for nothing because at this intersection, how busy would you say that is?
Oh, it's constant.
It's constant.
Yeah,
like
this
you would be
intersection's constant.
mindful.
Oh yeah, no, that's just dumb then. No excuse for stupidity.
But what I'm saying,
like,
I mean,
serious, no excuse for stupidity. If there's lots of traffic, probably you should stop.
Yeah, know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, but this intersection really is busy, and they ran it. They were being
Right.
stupid.
But I don't think
that's-
I don't.
that's the bad
Regardless
thing.
of her being at fault or them or whoever, there was another person involved that she hit too. But you just don't get on a town talk page and start saying you know this or you saw that when you didn't. And you know, there's people out there. Her kids were out there. The grandparents' kids were out there. You know, they saw stuff like that. It's just have some common sense. Social media has made us. We don't have any.
Retarded.
Yeah, we just. I guess it would be. We don't have any boundaries or humility. Think about it.
Everyone stop thinking for themselves.
Yeah.
It's just groupthink, mob
I've
mentality
got an
bullshit.
argument against that one. I don't think social media is to be blamed for it. I think social media just highlights,
People
just
It
emphasize.
highlights retardation.
Yeah.
right.
I
I'll
like
be back in
that.
a sec. I need to go grab me another drink. Holy shit. Wow.
Ladies and
Mate,
gentlemen,
this is the sort of thing I really do like talking about. So I will be right back.
it's interesting because you finally get to meet DK. DK Spiracy.
While I'm being nice, even.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm impressed.
But I think our media is people. Like the news is it's people. Like the reporters, they're always whether you like Trump or not. I get so sick of hearing people hate him. I'm like, could you hate anybody anymore? And then they'll give you like a little blurb about him, but they won't tell you all of it. Like, you know, they won't tell you the whole story. And they'll never tell you anything good. Certain news channels, nothing.
No,
good.
everything that the media is negative. It's constant negativity.
And they really, I think they got him elected because of that negativity. That's their own stupidity. Because people were like, this guy's good and bad. And now it doesn't matter, even if he is doing stuff bad, they don't believe the media.
Nobody
anymore.
nobody believes the media anymore.
So
in
it bit him in the ass. I'm
which
like,
which the media's lied about so much stuff. It's like the boy that cried wolf.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't believe him for it to save your life.
what they say he did the other day, it was
they're
absolutely
always
insane.
saying bad shit. I feel terrible for the guy because he gets up there and they just make up things about him. I'm not saying I agree with every single thing he does, but they just make. I never seen him lie this much about any president.
They must be very intimidated by him. They said he was
They had to be
killing dogs or something. I don't know what he was doing.
They say he was killed. I don't remember hearing about that.
Well, I'll tell you too something. If you want to hear news that doesn't involve Trump at all, come hang out with me and Mark. We actually talk about real stuff. Like and to be honest with you, I'm just sick of hearing about Trump. Period, good or bad.
You could
Same
not.
Here.
I have never seen a president get talked about as much as him because my partner and I are talking about that. He's like, I'm like, people are insane, and like he's got some friends. My boyfriend's got some friends that are like deranged about him. They're like
they're Trump derangement syndrome. That's a thing.
That works both ways.
For 30 years, they've had friends for 30 years, and all of a sudden now they're not friends with somebody because they voted for Trump. And I'm like, well, what changed? I mean,
how retarded are you is basically the question.
Yeah.
Huh?
You voted for someone I don't like, and now you want nothing to do with me? How retarded are you? The person you voted for, I don't like.
Oh, yeah, there's people.
Like, what are you on about? Now we have to hate each other because we don't like who we voted for?
Yeah.
Both of them are idiots. Why did you vote?
Yeah.
Like, serious. Like, why vote for an idiot and then argue about which idiot you voted for?
All right.
Yeah. There's people who voted for people I don't like, and I'm still friends with them. So, you know, what? Yeah, I mean, it's just absurd, man.
Well, I mean, you hear like me and Mark, we'll go at it about political issues left and right. But you know what? At the end of the day, me and him still get along great. At least I hope so. He probably has like, you know, I let him.
It's good that you.
I definitely know he's got views on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I come
with a reputation.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're a rough looking character.
Oh, he is. He is. He's the
But
most.
I'm very schooled up about everything that I can find. My name is actually what I spend all my time doing.
What kills me now is there are like families that don't talk to each other. And I remember like, especially one election year, everybody like my daughter, Austin, and me and my husband, we all voted for different people. I mean, and
Yep.
but we still got along because we're not like, oh, that's gonna make us fight and carry on. We might disagree with why we did it or whatever, but we didn't sit and like, oh, we're gonna be estranged now because of
I
it.
mean, look at
It's
Roger.
crazy.
He lives in communist Illinois, but I still
Yeah.
want to be.
Well, you know
He's
the
got,
thing.
The
He
only-
lives in Utah.
I,
he's
I
got fat
I don't know if I pointed it out on your guys' show yet about Illinois, but a lot of people don't know this. The majority of the state is actually conservative, and only
I
a
know.
little area is actually Democrat. But for some reason, it gets the majority of the freaking vote.
Chicago and Springfield decide you guys' statewide elections. And that's why I've been saying all the conservative counties like the one you live in,
Mm-hmm.
you guys need to either form your own state separate as Chicago and Springfield or become part of Indiana.
Well,
That's what I've been saying.
definitely we don't want to be a part of Indiana. That's like the flip side. Like if you want to if you
Indiana's not that bad though. I mean, it's more conservative.
I've lived there. I've lived there. Trust me. Like they will. They have figured out a way of putting you in jail for not paying your bills, dude.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, but you can actually get away with that.
All you gotta do is show up.
Good video about it. Yeah, no, I found a really good video about it the other day, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to show up for
It's
court.
on Telegram. Yeah, it's on Telegram. I have to go find it, but it's basically when they say you have the right to remain silent. Actually, stay silent. Never ask for a lawyer. Never actually say a damn thing. Never answer a question until you appear in court. They ask you everything. Never acknowledge the name they try and give you. Never sign anything. But the right to remain silent means it's your right. But it doesn't mean that you are unable to actually ask questions of them.
Now,
what you ask is, can you bring the victim in front
you
of the court?
guys have some of those same rights over in New Zealand like that?
Dude,
right to remain.
It all comes from the Magna Carta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like even your rights in America actually stem all the way back to the Magna Carta in England. So really, so realize that. I get annoyed when Americans say that, like our Bill of Rights, our Constitution is above that.
No, the Constitution was
not.
inspired by the Magna Carta. I mean, I know.
That's right, but the Magna Carta still stands above it.
Of us don't in America.
So what you do is you try and bring it back to natural law, like common law, rather than maritime law. If there is no victim of a crime, then why are you standing in front of a judge?
Yeah, that's a good.
Why are you appearing in a court?
It's a victimless crime. Yeah. Why would you be
right? Dude, me going 5K over the speed limit didn't hurt anyone. Why am I paying like the council or the government a fine for doing it? What? Just to cover the cost of the signs they put up?
Yeah. Well,
aren't we already paying taxes for all that shit in the first place?
Yeah, they're an organized crime ring's what they really are.
Yeah, it just takes more and more people to see it, and then they'll like watch their revenue gathering crumble. Just people have to know what to say. That is a difficult bit. No, that is a difficult bit. Knowing when to actually shut your mouth and knowing what things you can actually say without putting yourself under their jurisdiction. That's what it actually comes down to.
Yeah.
Next time they try and grab me for anything, I'm going to try it. I'm not wasting my money on a lawyer. Won't be the first time I've been to jail.
Yeah, I mean, I do think there's going to be a global awakening at some point to the fact that all of our governments are just a big organized crime web or some shit. And
This Epstein thing actually did a lot more than I was expecting it to.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was going to be like a nothing burger, but there's people all over TikTok and YouTube going, "Oh my God, have you seen this? Oh, it's absolutely crazy." So it is actually reaching
Yeah.
people.
Oh, it's reaching.
You know, it is actually hitting a lot more people now who would have otherwise never seen it just because it's mentioned on TV.
Yeah.
But
And they're the ones we can't
Yeah.
reach. So we have to
Yeah.
get things to actually get to the level where mainstream media will show it to them all for us to be able to actually reach them and get through to anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But they're
It
just
is.
it's just a distraction. Nothing's going to happen. Clinton's been involved for years. Nothing's going to happen. He's almost dead. Nothing's going to
Yeah,
happen.
but it's not about the past. This is what people focus on. Everyone's like, "Oh, we need to get everyone who has done shit." What about the people who are doing it right now?
No.
Let's focus on them. If we can get the people doing it right now,
But they're not. Those people
I
have the
know.
power. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That's what we need to get people focused on. Everyone's
Yeah.
focused on the old names.
well,
They need to
let
focus
them
on
know.
the current names. People who are still there right now who are implicated in this.
Yeah, this is
That
still going
is
on.
what
Right.
needs to
They
be
need
focused
to-
on. Dude,
They
the Clintons are going to die in like next to no time if you take away their adrenochrome supply.
remember I was telling you about the adrenochrome.
Mark's sitting there laughing his ass off,
Oh,
but trying not to show
yeah,
it.
Yeah, they will. Why they're dying now is because their supply's been cut short by the release the Epstein files, and it's getting interrupted somewhat. And they'll probably kill over dead here. I mean, that's why Bill Clinton looks as bad as he does. He looks
Well,
like
he is
Bill Gates
feels-
has been indicted in the Netherlands, and they said he will definitely stand trial. I mean, it's okay to say it, but who's going to go capture him from his whole team of security, fly him to the Netherlands to stand trial? Same as the International Criminal Court of Justice, said Bibi Netanyahu and his defense minister. What's happened?
Yeah.
The ICJ said it as well. The International Criminal Court of Justice have called him a war criminal. Guess what happened? America welcomes him onto their soil and then goes and fights for him when he's declared an international war criminal.
Mm-hmm.
DK, do not get mixed up between actual politics and real politics.
I know that was real. Israel said it doesn't cover us.
We should get back to paranormal.
No,
We live in the most haunted state in.
Okay, let's get off the politics. Sweet as.
We do.
All right, my bad.
You know.
Oh, you're all right.
That's okay.
You're all right.
I think we do.
The conversation just moved that way. I wasn't trying to lead it that way.
It happens.
So yeah.
It
okay.
happens on this show.
We don't care.
It's been happen. It happens.
You have
on
some
this,
good points, though.
It happens on this show all the time.
Yeah.
Happens on all of mine as well.
They love the
What?
politics like this
Happens
stuff
on
too.
all
So
of mine as well. It's like everything just gets sidetracked constantly.
Yeah.
It does.
I do that. Yeah, I do that all the time.
But
And Mark's still fuming about the whole Israel thing. He's
well, no, it's not really that. It's like we've kind of moved away from all that because it's like there's you know what I mean? Because it's like you get caught up. I don't even like alt media anymore because they don't even tell the truth. You know what I mean? Like you've got tropes. I've been listening to a lot of these supposed alt media sources.
Hey, hold up. Did you just say you don't tell the truth all the time?
No, I said they don't tell the truth all the time. It's like they're tropes. You know what I'm saying? Like you go on to somebody like Alex Jones and you hear them say something, and then all of a sudden the smaller channels are saying the same shit he said just because Alex Jones said it. You know, and it's
that's rule number one.
So
I'm serious. That's actually rule number one. Anyone who claims to be telling the truth should be getting
You need to-
rich, famous, or
Right.
promoted.
They-
Telling the truth costs, lies pay.
Yeah.
Well, and two, I mean, there's all these YouTube
I'm speaking from experience. I'm broke as fuck.
Yeah.
But no one's supporting me or sponsoring me for the shit that I say, and it's more than Alex Jones ever says.
All right.
Let's get back on topic. What we were talking about?
I don't remember what we were.
Sprites and-
You
We were talking
did.
about Saint
You wanted to go back
Yeah,
to the
we were-
previous topic before I diverted it to
Oh,
politics.
it's okay. We were
I'm drinking green absinthe for St. Patrick's Day. I'm getting toasted over here.
We were.
I'm just drinking beer, so
Good
Oh.
old New Zealand beer.
it is New Zealand beer, yeah. But I don't like the stout shit. I never liked Guinness, to be honest. I only ever had like 1 or 2 drinks of Guinness, and
Here's actually something you'd be able to get into, DK. Do you know any of the information that is involved with I keep saying the wrong name. Absence.
Oh.
absinthe.
Yeah, absinthe.
Absinthe.
Yeah, absinthe. You know any
Yeah,
of
I've
the old
done that a
folk,
few times. Yeah,
like
We
any of
found
the
it
old
hard to get
folklore?
the green stuff over here now, which is the one that's got the higher percentage of wormwood, and wormwood is a hallucinogenic property in absinthe.
We were talking about that. We were talking about the sprites and fairies and stuff,
Yeah.
and
it's
if they're
just-
real. That's kind of the topic we had tonight.
Yeah, that was what we were.
I've seen fairies, angels, demons. I've seen UFOs. I've seen shadow creatures. Oh yeah, I've
We've
been.
seen-
I've talked
you-
to
You
the
believe?
universe. I've been visited by Jesus. By holy
I've been
crap!
visited by Jesus.
So you believe in the fairies and the sprites and all the
I
same kind of-
believe like most fairy tales are based on fact.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I said this stuff seems crazy, but it so many people. If there's a lot of it out there, some of it's got to be true. Like even Bigfoot.
Even if it's all over the world,
Yeah,
like every different race around the world says we saw dragons.
yeah,
How they suddenly saying that never existed?
right. Like they
It
said,
was these dinosaurs that became extinct.
right.
Okay.
I think it's based out of some kind of truth. Like they talk about Bigfoot, and everybody laughs about that. But there's too many people have described.
I
it the
love
same
cryptid
way,
stuff.
You know?
Yeah, serious. I love cryptid stuff, eh?
Yeah.
I
But
really
too many
do.
people and from different walks of life have described the same incidents and the same thing. So there's got to be something to it. There's got to be some base of truth. You
They
know?
reckon there's at least 5 different species of what they call subhuman around, like Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Yeti, skunk ape. What's the one in Aussie called? The Yowie.
Grass monk
Like,
here in Ohio. There's
Yeah.
a
yeah,
grass-
but that's what I mean. Yeah, see, there's so many of these stories everywhere,
yeah.
Some
and it was
monks-
like none of it can be real.
But there's too
What?
many. Not everybody's going out there making up the same stories. I
Yeah.
mean,
there's too
Yeah.
many of them. Yeah, there's too many of them for it not to be based on some truth. I think there's species of primates out there we either thought were extinct or we never discovered as of yet.
and like
Something like that.
I saw
I know people have discovered it; it just all gets shut down.
Well,
Yeah.
that too. Yeah,
There's
there's
that.
also.
I mean,
cover-
there was a story a couple of years back about a hunter who had actually shot a Bigfoot, and the story sort of got out. And next minute, the Bigfoot was gone, the hunter was gone, and no one who knew the hunter would actually speak about any of it again.
I know.
This actually happened only a few years ago. I can't remember which region of America it was.
I believe what
It was either
you.
America
it
or
was in Canada,
like
yeah.
North America or
No,
Canada.
it was in-
and yeah,
It's in
Right.
Canada. You're
Um,
right. You're right. It was up in
Oh, really?
Canada. Yeah, there's a difference between BC Bigfoots and on the ones over by Ontario. The ones in by that region are bigger, And the guy who ended up shooting him was in Ontario, and I remember seeing the documentary. It was about the Canadian Bigfoots. They're supposed to be like
Yeah.
way bigger than what ours are.
Now there's a park here in called Hocking Hills, and everybody says that they're up there. They've seen them. There've been some people that have seen them, or like they heard them and saw the footprints and stuff. How far is Hocking Hills from here?
Maybe about an hour's drive or so
Yeah.
from here.
From where I
It's
live,
and it's a really heavily wooded. It's a really heavily wooded area there, so it's possible
yeah.
there's something like that up there.
It's creepy because they have these cabins and they're in the middle of the woods, and you go up there. But my husband and I went up there, and they have like the hot tubs and stuff, and we were out there drinking some wine, and the birds, or not the birds, but it was nice.
See, that's the first thing that makes everyone discredit shit when you be honest. Yeah, I was having a couple of drinks. Oh, you were drunk.
No, we weren't drunk at all.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's the first
Yeah.
thing that makes everyone else go, oh, we can't rely on your testimony because you said you were having a drink.
Basically, he wasn't drinking at all, but I just got a glass of wine. But so we were listening, you hear the frogs and you hear all the stuff, the night noise. And all of a sudden, we're just sitting there just talking. Nobody's inebriated or anything. And everything stopped. It just stopped. No noise at all. And so it really freaked us out. And I bet you it was like that for probably 15, 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden, everything kind of started back up again. But it was so spooky. And I didn't know that then when we were up there. But when I came back home, I did some research on the place. And there's some stories about the Yeti and stuff up there. And I was like, well, I don't know. But there was definitely something there that night. It could have been just a predator, but just like I don't know what would be out there, but it was weird. It was very scary. So yeah. And then I seen the Top Hat Man, and I didn't know this, but I was researching it, and at the time I saw it, our neighbor was building a house, and so there was like they dug up the foundation, everything, and but the house was up. And I read about several people have seen them even during the day in areas where they're building new homes, or they're maybe tearing a house down. So I thought that was really strange because that's where I saw one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Tall Hat Man. I've seen the Hat Man.
Where did you?
Like an old school, like 1800s sort of flatter type hat.
I've seen him.
In my house.
Yeah, we saw him in our house.
As in, like, I was sitting downstairs. I was either watching a movie or playing games. This was like 5-10 years ago, sort of thing. I've been here for 10 years, so somewhere between 5 and 10 years ago. And I'm sitting there playing games, felt like I was being watched. Turn around, and the stairs going up to like the room I'm now in. The stairs going up to the room at the top, silhouetted by the window at the top of the stairs. There was a person standing there. Flat, wide brim, black hat, black suit coat, sports coat type thing.
It's like a blaze.
White shirt, black pants. I look at him. I'm like, But then if I look away and look back, he disappears. Look away. And then I'm like, at least I hope he does. Look back, gone.
Yeah.
That's how enough time to look at him and like be able to describe him other than facial features, because it was all just in shadow as the light was from behind. So I couldn't make out the facial features.
See, that's amazing what you said about the light, because the one I saw
that was like that.
Was because they hadn't moved into the house yet. So but they did have a big outside light on. So and they had like some dirt piled up, and they had put in like a new gas tank. So it was up by the
this was in my house.
Yeah. Well, but
this wasn't even outside somewhere. This was actually in my house.
The way you described the silhouette is exactly like that. The light was behind it, and when I looked over there, I saw it like standing by the garage, and the light like silhouette the whole thing, just like you said,
Yeah.
the
It's
dark,
like
like
lit up
luster.
from behind,
Right.
so you can't make out actual features.
And
Yeah.
it was like you said again, it was gone so quickly because he was with me. I was trying to get him to look at it, and it's just gone. But you know what you've seen, and it really makes you feel crazy. So I had to go.
It didn't make me feel crazy. I'm like, okay.
Well, it makes you scared.
It's just like, okay, if there was going to be an issue, it would have been now.
Yeah.
So he obviously doesn't hate me.
Well, I didn't think it was going to come after me, but it's a pretty freaky experience.
It was just like, warning, testing me. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't really around mine. I didn't see, like, some people said bad things have happened after they've seen them. I didn't notice anything like that, or like you said, there's probably nothing happened.
Why do you think it came to you particularly? Was there a reason?
Oh, it's not the only one in my house. There was a female figure that kept opening other people's bedroom doors in the middle of the night that another 5 people have seen.
Okay.
Well,
that's what I mean. I think there was a couple that must have died here at some point.
Okay.
Whether it was old age or something else, but there was an sort of at the time, if you know what I mean. So if I hadn't accepted it and things, I think things could have gone badly. But they've disappeared after, he appeared to me. After that, they all disappeared.
So we don't know, like, where the house we used to live on. I think there were some Indians around that area, but he said he saw it in the house. I've never saw it in our house when we lived out there. But
my wife saw it in the house too. We both, and she also saw like those shadow tadpoles that were like.
Oh, those are different.
Yeah, those were crawling along the walls one time in our house.
Those are
they look like tadpole silhouettes, for lack of a better
at the
description.
top of the
we saw those one time. I don't know if you ever seen those.
I see them when I look at a clear blue sky. They're called areoles.
Okay, what
you see, like those little, they're basically like those paisley swirls that move around everywhere. I see those when I look at a clear blue sky or a plain wall. but that's like eyes. That isn't what's there.
I've heard about the ones you were talking about, like the tadpoles. They're
supposed
to
the
be
shadow tadpoles.
They're supposed to be kind of evil. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, I think they are.
Actually, can I get your guys' names so I can actually know who I'm referring to specifically?
I'm Austin.
I'm Summer.
Austin and Summer. Go.
You're on the Summer Todd Creepy Corner. Summer Todd's Creepy Corner. DK.
Oh
well. So
you allowed me on.
You've officially creeped him out. You did a good job, man. You came in here. You said at least 5 scary stories so far. You did good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some good.
I could keep going. I haven't talked about my UFO one yet.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's something I've never seen, and I've had a lot of experiences, but I've never.
Yeah, you should tell us your story about that. That's
so yeah.
Yeah, I think Roger's heard this one. I've told it a few times. Okay, so I'm out camping. We're in like a hunting cabin type thing. Me and my girlfriend. It has like 3 sides of roof. Front side is open. We are having drinks. We are fucking smoking weed. So this is why everyone's like, oh yeah, whatever. But I go out. I just go outside to go for a piss. And over the trees in the distance, 3 glowing orbs. Flying faster than fighter jets. It's in perfect equilateral triangle. Light green color. They're flying along. Perfect equilateral triangle. When I see them, this one stops. The other two keep going. Same speed, faster than fighter jets. This one instantly shoots back into formation. Chekhov's walks out, asks me what's taking so long. And honestly, I just had a person looked at this for like 5 seconds, to my mind. She walks out, asks me what's taking so long, sees them, I'm not shitting you, sees them and goes, "Oh no, not again," and runs back into the cabin. I'm like, what do you mean not again? Like, what the hell? I forgot to ask her how long she thought I'd been like out of the cabin sort of thing. I never found out how long she thought I'd been out there. Because for me to just go have a piss and be standing there for like 5-10 seconds, someone shouldn't be walking out to ask me what's taking so long.
Wow.
So you have like, it calls like kind of a perception, a warp in your perception of time.
Well,
too.
I don't know. According to her, there could be, but I have no proof of it.
Did she ever say what she meant by "oh no, not again"?
Oh yeah, she said she'd been abducted before.
Oh, did she ever go into detail about any of that, or
Wow.
Like taken up to the ship, like experimented on. Just like the standard basic thing that you get from, every TV thing that you said. So I didn't know how much to take it as real or not. But she saw what I saw and screamed out, "Oh no, not again."
Wow.
And I was like, what the hell?
She was afraid they were coming to.
And then I turned back and they're gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's my crazy one, like, sighting of that shit. But are they UFOs? Are they aliens? Are they reverse engineered vehicles?
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, extraterrestrial just means other land. It doesn't mean another planet.
Mm-hmm.
See, people confuse UFOs with extraterrestrial, or aliens with extraterrestrial. I mean, the word alien is just used for anyone from another country.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
So what if it's a country that you just don't know of?
Yeah, like if I came to New Zealand right now, I'd be an alien to New Zealand.
but what I mean is, what if there's land outside the Antarctic, or even inside the Antarctic, even inner Earth things?
Yeah, like
as many different possibilities as you can think of.
Like the
what if there are actually other cultures out there that are more advanced than us? They would still be considered extraterrestrial or alien. They do not have to come from another planet.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah, they can be even in a dimension parallel to us.
Oh yeah, see, yeah, it could even be dimensional as well.
Yes. Which there is.
Same as they keep saying about Bigfoot.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's some of that too.
Says, I mean, I really, really do like this topic.
Oh yeah, it's.
I'm just so happy I came across it being an actual live voice chat on. Like, this is awesome.
Yeah, I love the topic about cryptids and all that stuff too. Me and Roger we're working on a series called Everything About Aliens, where we talk about all the different types of aliens and stuff.
I can probably try and help you out with that if you want. If Roger's keen as well, if you guys are keen. Because at one point I had
I've been putting the word out for about 2 years now, man.
Alien book the KGB alien book that listed 70 or 80 different species of aliens that are supposedly being reported as visiting New Zealand.
See, you're on the right page that me and Austin are on. That's what we're wanting to get in. And I wanted to start out alphabetically from A and work down. You know what I mean? By the names of the species.
That's the way the one I found works. It actually plays through all of them and gives a brief description of every single one of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, like did some of the research on the what was it, Roger? The Agarthian peoples who lived
Yeah.
in the hollow earth,
Agartha.
like he was just talking about.
Yep.
That we did. They were like survivors of Atlantis and Lemuria when they had like an ancient nuclear war and blew each other up or some shit, and they're still living.
Are they just outside the ice wall, or is it actually in the earth and this is all there is?
Mm-hmm.
See, I can debate about all these things all day, but they're not going to let me prove anything.
No,
Like I can't jump in a plane and go fly over the Antarctic ice wall and go and see what else is there. They're not going to let me.
No, we won't be able to prove what is prove beyond a shadow of doubt what's right and what isn't. It'll just be conjecture on all of our parts, because
Yep.
so much is being kept from us and covered up.
Yeah, man.
So we have no idea what the truth is.
See, this is I knew Roger like wanted me here for a reason.
Now,
Glad you came.
if you guys want to, you can find my interview with DK from a few months back and check it out later on too, because he got really in depth on that when we did our interview together, and it was really good. So just to let you know, because tonight he might not be able to cover a lot of the stuff that he discussed there, but he did a really good job that night. So just in case, if you guys want to check that out, you can. I wanted to put it out there to let you know.
Yeah.
I'll send the link.
I'm not trying to take over the show. That was just me and you, Roger. That was different. See, I'm not trying to take over this.
We needed more to talk about anyway, so it's a good thing you joined and share anything you want. I mean,
yeah.
No.
I mean, you can kind of tell him the background of why I kind of started the show was I lived in a house, and Austin's my son, so he grew up there for 30 years, and I have so many stories about this house, but I don't live there now. But that's kind of the history.
the house was haunted, so that was kind of how we got interested in the whole paranormal thing to begin with, and then later on when John used to have this, you know who John is, right? John Clark. He was the guy that he used to have a channel called Weird World. Was that what it was called, Roger?
Yeah, it was Weird World, and like this one, The Wonderful World of Weirdness was also his. But then he was going to give up on this one, and I told him, dude, let me take over on it. So I took over.
Yeah, over The Wonderful World.
Okay, cool.
And then we started our show on here just after John set this back up again, and then Roger took over.
Yeah, but we had so many stories from the old house. I mean,
yeah, we had a lot.
Yeah,
we had a lot of stories. That was at least a few episodes worth of this used to be the mystery show, and then the name became Creepy Corner.
Right.
Well, your story actually got interesting, because there's some stories that I've picked up on here since then that's kind of fallen in on it, like what was it, the kid that freaking disappeared, and they suspect that he was a part of the CIA or the Secret Service or some shit. And
which kid was that?
Yeah,
Ron. Yeah, well, and that was in Oxford, because that kind of ties into the house in a way, because I worked at Miami University, and there's a lot of stories about it being. It's not as Ohio University. That's the oldest university in Ohio, but it's got its share of stories.
And then me and John collaborated musically too, and I write a lot of creepy music and stuff.
You do realize New Zealand has one of the most proven footage of UFOs in the world.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there was people on a flight went from Christchurch to Wellington or something.
Okay.
And roughly halfway over an area called Kaikoura, they saw UFOs and shit. And
Okay.
they were telling the tower about it. Obviously, journalists and things were listening and things. So they wanted to go on the return flight and see if it was true. On the return flight, the journalists actually saw it themselves and recorded video footage. So it wasn't even just the once, it recorded on the, it was mentioned on the way there and then recorded on the way back. Look up lights over Kaikoura. Kaikoura.
Okay.
One place, Kaikoura. Yep.
What's
That
the
is like one of the most documented sightings ever, because people saw it on the way there, saw it on the way back, and recorded it
Now-
on the way back. And it was an actual journalist who wanted
Now,
to do
why
it.
do you think there's so much going on in New Zealand with UFOs? Just
Because it's so remote, most of you don't see it.
now? Where's
okay.
where's the desert to Arizona and all that stuff? What's it called out there? Area 51 is like our big thing in the United States.
Area 51,
Yep.
Groom Lake. Yep.
Yeah, it's around White Sands Missile Range where we used to have all of the ICBMs and stuff.
It's just
Now-
where they tell you they test missiles, so you won't go there.
Yeah, oh, I know, but that's what
We
they said.
test missiles, don't go there, honest. We're actually testing our new UFOs.
But,
Yeah.
but we live near Dayton and area around what's it called? The Air Force Base.
Right, Patterson.
Right,
Air
Ah,
Force
the
Base
one where
over
they
here in
took
Dayton,
all
Ohio.
the supposedly
took their
where they
family.
took all the bodies they found from Roswell.
Yep.
Yeah.
We live like about a half-hour drive from that,
Right.
and we've actually visited Wright Pat before.
They're not letting you see fuck all. Come on. It's like you're allowed to visit, but here's all the fake shit we're showing you.
We didn't see they were hiding there. No, hiding.
Well, they deny that anything's there.
They deny that anything's there. but we-
Exactly. Have you seen the TV series Project Blue Book?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like both seasons.
I didn't see all.
I saw a few
little bit of it.
episodes.
Well,
but-
It's
I've-
only
I've
two-
seen that.
It's
That's
only
a-
2 seasons.
That's about the
It's
biggest.
2
That's the big.
seasons, and
That's
it
a whitewash.
Really is worth watching.
What'd you say? A whitewash?
It's whitewash. Those episodes are the most pathetic freaking episodes when it comes to Operation Blue Book you'll ever watch, dude. They lie through their teeth on everything. Everything.
Yeah, but he says that. He says he did it on purpose. That's what I mean. If you watch all 2 episodes, 2 seasons, if you watch the whole thing, you'll see that he was doing it on purpose. It's
Mhm.
actually really crazy. And the ending and the actual dude who did it, Dr. Shit. Why have I forgotten his name right now?
Dr. Shit.
The main guy in the TV show, who's a real person,
Mhm.
he's the one who was like an executive producer or advisor for the whole show. And he pretty much said everything that had happened and that he was involved in.
Hmm.
It is actually really crazy. Like, actually pay attention and watch that again, because you might have got the wrong idea. But yeah, they do tell them to just make up excuses to keep the population mellow and under control. And he ends up getting shittier and shittier as it goes on. And then he gets to the point where he's like, nah, if we actually play their game, then they'll actually allow us to say more as we go on. It's actually really crazy. Like, yeah, honestly, watch it. I mean it. It's only 2 seasons, then it ended.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now,
It really is actually.
the airport
watching it.
incident is the one that really was the closest that I've seen where the pilot actually crashed and died. Now that was pretty good on the episodes that I saw. It was pretty precise, but
the one where he died. No, there was one where one ejected.
well,
I'm talking about in the US.
there was an incident where it was the tower. They had to find out what happened because the pilot had taken off, and the airplane actually crashed, and he didn't eject. He actually died in the accident. I forgot
Ah,
which
okay.
season it was in. It might have been in the
Sorry,
first
my bad.
season.
Yeah, okay, my bad. I'm not remembering that episode.
Yeah, it's either I'm pretty
The
sure it's
very
in the
first
first
episode is
season.
one who didn't eject. And he ended up debunking it and saying that his wife drugged him. I was like, yeah, it's messed up.
You know,
So
and
there's always an excuse for every single thing that happened every time anyone who's of any level of being level of, you know, credibility. Those are the people they try and shut down.
Were those supposed to be like based on true stories?
yeah, Operation Blue Book.
Yeah, 100%. Those are all the forbidden Blue Book actual documents, is what it's based on. What's his name? Dr. Shit. Something Friedrichs or some shit.
I don't have it on the top of my name. I know he's the one that actually started MUFON.
Damn it.
He came out of Operation Blue Book and decided to start MUFON. I can Google it, but it's going to mess up the footage.
He was a consultant for what is it? Aliens of the Third Kind as well. He said it's true, just the location was changed.
Like
all the dialogue and everything was just narrative bullshit, but the actual event is true. He just said the location was changed. They just use a different location to make it more spectacular.
Yeah, the French guy on there, the one on the movie who was supposed to be at the beginning with the Air Force the airplane graveyard at the beginning, and he's the one that they had him for, and it's Hynek.
Hynek, that's it. Thank you. Yes,
and
Dr. Hynek. Yeah,
and what was it? Something of the fifth kind.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah, the third kind. Yeah, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It was the French guy in the movie that he was role modeled who was supposed to be role modeled after him.
Portraying him in the movie.
Right. So
okay, I get you.
I'm gonna mute out again.
I haven't actually watched that for a long time. I should probably watch that again.
I figured I would do that for you.
A long time.
Do you remember the story I told you talking about aliens here in Middletown, Ohio? It's one of those things that kind of popped up. Like I said, I was going to work out, and the woman that taught our class, there was an older man that came there all the time. He wasn't in my class, but he was in hers. And he said that he was a veteran, and he said that in Middletown here, there are people that are not, they're not real people. They're like aliens, but they look just like real people. And I know the guy. I mean, I've seen him. I don't know him personally, but I've seen him working out. He's just an old, he's probably in his 70s. And she said he's really no nonsense, but she said it always freaked her out. And it's kind of weird.
There's one crazy video I saw somewhere. Damned if I can remember where it was. I think it was on just a clip in the middle of another video, sadly. But there's some town in America when people have been driving towards it or near it or staying there themselves.
Yeah.
But they thought everything was weird. Like a girl hitchhiking 5-10 minutes down the road. See the same girl hitchhiking.
Wow.
Go and stay at the town and go and ask some questions about, what's worth seeing? Where should I go? Every single person was like, I don't know. It's my first day here.
Wow.
And there were 2 different people in this video that had almost similar experiences.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, the first guy's was more in depth, but the second guy's sort of backed it up. It's like, yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. It's like they all seemed like they were vacant. No one wanted to talk to you. No one knew what was going on. It's as if it was like a generated town. Boom, like that. And these bots just didn't have a clue.
See, Middletown's just an old steel town, you know. It was kind of depressed. It's starting to come back around now, but it's different. And the funny thing is like I'll see people that look exactly like another person here. Like several times I thought I've seen Austin, and it's not him. You know, of course it's not. Like it's weird.
You're just looking at other guys. Stop making excuses.
No, no.
But no, honestly, I thought it was you. Stop staring at him. No, I thought it was you.
His wife's son. There was a guy works out, and he looks so much like him. I had to look at him twice, and it's weird. Like that.
See
guy,
what I'm saying?
But it's not just guys.
Austin's her son, dude. I think I need to clear that up.
See what I'm saying? She's looking at other guys.
No, Austin's her son, dude.
My husband, but like a little bit more built.
No, Austin's his son.
It's like you'll see people that
I'm giving her a shit
I
about
know
her
you are.
looking at any
I
guy
know.
with that build.
I just wanted to clear that up so you understood. Austin is her son, not her
It's not
husband.
about her son. It's like about her seeing that build and going, my husband but built better. Yeah.
This town is you will see people that look like
Yeah.
it's not them. It's really strange. And then like that guy saying that was weird too. So there's just something weird about town.
Well, it's like whenever we were having that conversation too, to understand that fully, you'd have to go through and kind of explain like the things that were going on at the school you were working at, and like the weird things that are happening in that area. Like the guy that we were talking about, you know, this guy ends up supposedly disappearing out of his room, and
Containment. Yeah, he did.
yeah.
Here.
He just vanishes, and then there's a witness that said that he came up to their door and he seemed to like be disoriented and not knowing where he was supposed to be, asking where he belonged, and he just wandered off.
Yeah.
Man, sounds like 12 Monkeys things.
It's not.
Look it up.
Like he's just getting skipped. Yeah, but he's getting skipped around, but they keep fucking it up.
Well, it gets stranger than that.
You know? Yeah, no, but you know what I mean. It's like someone else has got control of it in the future, but
this guy by himself is
actually clued up, as
right.
we would all hope to be.
They
keep fucking things up, glitching shit out. You sent me to the wrong year. It wasn't even the right year.
It gets so much more entangled than that. Even like the whole college itself, the university, like people are believing that there was experiments that were actually being done there.
Well, a mental institution. It was mostly women at Fisher Hall.
Yeah,
I can name a few places. Like shit, you can name Montauk, Lincoln Park. What's the stupid one that starts with T as well? Like, there's places that we can actually name, and then there's all the places that we don't know of. I mean, if we can actually name several, how many do you think there are that we can't name or don't even know about? Do you think they stopped it because people found out about one place or another?
I'll put it to you this way: the Summer's story is probably one of the weirdest stories I've ever done research on, to be honest with you. It just reaches out into so many different directions. It's just completely insane. It really is. We really didn't even cover even a lot of it. That is probably the weirdest place I've ever done research on, to be honest with you. I mean, weirdness.
There's a lot of weird places, but yeah.
And the fact too is like you guys were mentioning how you were near the Air Force Base, but you're also near Serpent Mound, which is another area I think you guys need to go visit.
Yeah,
Oh, true.
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff about.
I don't know American geography that well. I can't pinpoint exactly where everyone is and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, I'm doing well to know which time zones people are in, let alone like their exact point on the map.
If you have problems, contact Mark. He can help you. Mark.
We're like in a
Mark doesn't want that. Jeez. He knows after the show I probably will be drunk. You don't want to talk to me then.
It's just complicated enough explaining time zones to Roger.
Yeah,
Find anybody
it's-
else.
Yeah. Yeah. I've just finally figured out how to do it with the United States and England, and now all of a sudden there's like people in New Zealand and Australia and Korea and all these other countries. I can't even keep that in my head. You know?
what time is it in New Zealand over there?
What? Sorry? What?
What time is it in New Zealand right now?
4 p.m. on the 15th.
Okay, so
You've
it's a,
got
yeah,
two,
it's the
three
French
different time zones in New Zealand.
Sorry?
There's
I
three
don't
different
think we've
time
had
zones.
daylight savings change yet. So it's going to switch by another hour soon. But yeah, we haven't had the daylight savings or non-daylight savings, whichever thing it is we're about to have happen. We haven't had that happen, but some states and shit in America have, but not all of them. It's really starting to fuck with me.
I've
It only
done
takes
it.
like a month or so before everyone gets organized and gets to like they've all changed, and it's like, okay, now it's this.
I think you like Britain. You change at the end of the month.
Look like other people.
Probably. With the
August.
being a colony and stuff, I'd almost bet you guys change at the same time.
No. New Zealand is the first time zone in the world.
There's 3 different time zones in New Zealand, if I remember correctly.
No, that's Australia. No,
Australia.
New Zealand is the first. Yeah,
Okay.
New Zealand is one, and it's the first time zone in the world.
Look, I do.
See, now that was a mistake. They should never have done that. Like, they should have made.
Why not? Dude, I'm from the future. The only thing I'm not allowed to tell you is the lotto numbers.
See, I do have to admit, you guys have.
It's the only thing that's against the rules. I'm sorry.
You guys do have.
Only thing I'm not
you guys
allowed
do
to-
have like the quality sci-fi movies. I do have to say that. So I do have. If you want to watch good sci-fi, watch the New Zealand sci-fi.
So it's like 10:30 p.m. here in Ohio. It's like 2 a.m. in England, and it's 4 p.m. tomorrow in New Zealand.
Mhm.
Mark, are you 12 hours behind me? 13?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm at 4. What are you at AM?
Well, actually, it'd be 11. It'd be 3 a.m. or it is 3 a.m.
Okay, yeah, no, just checking. So at the moment you're at 11. I've still got to change an hour at some point. So then it'll screw it up by another hour. But I'm not even sure which way at this point.
Come together. Time zones.
Yeah, weird.
Happens twice a year. It annoys me for about a month, twice a year. So I generally do remember what time zones everywhere, where everyone is. Because I talk to almost no one in my country. Everyone I talk to is overseas. Mainly American. Yeah, mainly American and Australian and UK. But I do talk to people from all over the world. Yeah, it's just a pain when everyone changes at different times.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's it.
The time change over here messes with us too. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you've got certain states in the same time zone where some change and others don't.
like, yeah, that too. And then me and Roger.
I'm truly not kidding you. I didn't know this till last year. I'm like, what? How does half that time zone change and the other half doesn't?
Well, and I used to live.
That's true.
I used to live like on the Indiana-Ohio line, so I would always get confused because Ohio would change the time. So part part of our house was, well, we were in Ohio, but then like right across the street was Indiana, and their time zone was different because they didn't change it. So that was all messed up for
Yeah.
people.
And people who work in the next state over, when it's like 5-10 miles drive
Yeah.
to work, sort of thing.
That's
And it's like a different time zone when they
Now-
drive
now-
to
now,
and from
oh,
work
There's a
every
lot of-
day.
Hold on, everybody. I think Austin is about ready to see a
Like,
fairy.
what the hell?
I think
Like,
I think
how much of a head screw does that have to be?
hold on.
Like, seriously?
I believe Austin is ready to see a fairy, dude. Look at his face. He's
Oh yeah.
much.
how many
Are you gonna show him a tranny?
how many cups of that abstinence have you had so far?
I drank one cup of shots and
Oh, are you gonna see the green fairies?
no,
Yeah.
shot in this new glass I just made just now.
Has there been any effects so far that you've noticed from it?
I'm just buzzed really good. I got my little fairy spoon that came with the bottle here.
So no sudden fairy incidents at this time.
Not
No.
here.
I haven't seen any fairies.
Not out in New York.
I would be questioning the distributor. They may have gypped you. Put that English Scotch inside of your bottle and sent it to you.
Maybe.
Those wretched Englishmen.
I'm gonna have to have Mark ship me some of the good European absinthe. He can get the good stuff with the really high amounts of food, Joan. It'll make me like have some kind of interdimensional.
He may be able to because he's from Devon, and they're down there in that area that's away from London. So you might be able to get it from those country boys down there, Mark. Some of those good old
cider,
Or they
probably more likely.
Mhm.
Yeah, cider.
But abstinence, I'm pretty sure you could get some of that too if you looked hard enough.
You might see some of those people that look alike in this town.
I do already see those. I already see
Yeah,
those
there's
people.
something in this
And
town.
I see that when I'm stone cold sober.
Yeah, well,
Right.
that's
No, I only see men.
Yeah.
we're just wanting to get confirmation on what it is you're seeing from the booze, man. Like, and it can't be like a drunk kind of vision. It has to be like a magical fairy vision. You know what I'm saying?
The old St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, like St. Patrick's in a bikini kind of thing.
Shit, man. Don't ask me then.
Leprechauns.
I see leprechauns.
Yeah.
Get away from me, pot of gold, you bastard.
This is actually
Yeah.
gold
Yeah.
because it's like we've actually got somebody who's drinking it on the stream. So we because that's always been a really, really big esoteric thing, and for somebody to be on live stream drinking it, that's big news. That's
What?
well, beer don't count, DK, dude. He's all putting his beer up like it.
Dude, I gave up spirits years ago because I drink it like beer straight.
Well, he's got
Let me check
absinthe. He's got absinthe though. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's
I know, is he setting it on fire with the sugar cube though?
yeah. Hey, that's
I got
true.
absinthe.
Hey, are you doing the sugar cube on top? Shit,
Yeah,
what did they used to use?
Yeah,
They
sugar
put a
cube.
drop of something that apparently is almost poison.
They call
They
it
put one
dilution.
drop on it on the sugar cube.
Yeah.
Like set the sugar cube on fire with that drop in the sugar cube. It would melt, dissolve, pour into the drink, and that's how they used to have it.
Turpentine.
But I
Take
did-
some
I did like
turpentine.
the
Put it
salt.
on a sugar
No, it
cube.
wasn't turpentine. No, I'm thinking like arsenic
Oh no! Oh
cyanide.
god!
It's something like that was
No,
really, really
be-
fucking pretty deadly. And they used to put one
It'd be-
drop on the sugar cube.
It'd be
Light it on fire, it would
strong
drop into
proof
the
and
glass.
absinthe again because alcohol burns, doesn't
No,
it?
it wasn't absinthe. It's in the Johnny Depp movie where he's trying to chase down the
He is.
the like Jack the Ripper, whatever that movie's called. It's in that because he like Johnny Depp's character is addicted to it, and he says what it is that he puts the drop on.
Yeah, he was.
Maybe lithium or some shit.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they had back then. It was some like really, really strong thing that is pretty much deadly, and he's put like one drop from an eyedropper onto the sugar cube, set it on fire, and let it like dissolve and drop into the drink.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I never did this. I never set the cube on fire.
Yeah,
but
we don't want to do the alcohol on fire thing.
yeah, I mean, I don't think that's healthy.
That sounds a little dangerous.
There could be fire violations involved.
Opal Nera on fire was always good.
Uncle Near what?
Uncle Nearest.
Uncle Nearest?
Opal Nera. Sambuca.
What is
Okay,
what
yeah.
is it?
Sambuca.
Okay,
Spanish
Because
liqueur.
we something bourbon. It's called Uncle Nearest.
I thought that's
No,
No, the black Sambuca. And you like set the glass on fire,
Oh,
and then you stick your hand to it because you're putting out the flame, so it sucks out the oxygen, and the shot glass would actually stick to your hand if you did this properly. I watched many people, including me, fuck this up. You shake it, and then you slide it off your hand, drink, slide it back, swallow the drink, and then you inhale the fumes.
oh.
I've watched people flat. I've watched people fall over after doing one of those.
He's having a field day today because, like, for
And the thing
DK,
is, like, when you're doing the shaking part, you can actually hold the glass.
see, for
You
DK,
can shake it. Like
for
holding
for
the glass,
DK,
but
he's
slide
doing
off,
a
don't
St. Patty's
slide
show.
back.
Okay, this is like Christmas to him, dude. He's like having a ball. Like
can tell.
this.
I thought you knew.
Well, I knew. That's why I said it.
Mike does. That's why he's like, why am I here?
He's like, you guys just made his day. This is like Christmas for DK, dude. It's like how we had our Christmas special.
Like half the fun of being here.
Yeah. Like,
if you can read body language, this is just awesome.
It's like you got DK Spiracy on your St. Patrick's Day special. Like
kind of. Yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
yeah.
Yeah. Toasting you from Ohio here.
Who needs fairies when we can just watch?
Land here.
When you were describing that fumes thing, it sounded like the way I used to smoke like black tar opium out from under a glass.
That's the basic concept. That's the basic concept, really.
When we were doing that, we'd either lace joints or it'd just be like burning it on tinfoil. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I laced joints with it too. I put it.
Well, opium. Opium, you got to remember too. The traditional.
Yeah, suddenly gone way off topic. Yeah, dude, I've tried almost everything except the needle. I won't use needles.
Well, with opium, you're supposed to.
I was like, fuck off. I won't do it for fun.
You're supposed to light the opium and then cover it with a cup or something to where the smoke stays in it, and then when you're supposed to suck the smoke out.
I know. You have like a funnel or a tube.
Yeah.
And your mate like holds the tinfoil and lights it, and you got like a funnel or a tube, and you just suck up all the smoke.
Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's really not. Believe me.
You take yourself a cup, you put it at the edge of the table, you let that smoke build up inside the cup, and then you use the funnel or the spoon or the straw or whatever to suck it out of the cup. That way you get all of the smoke.
I know we just did it. We just did it straight away. I'm thinking that's part of what fucked my throat.
That probably is. That probably is.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not being smart. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of people who talk like this, and they're like in their 40s and stuff, and it's because they've been.
I mean, to be honest, half of mine is because I keep yelling at people online.
Yeah, that could be an issue.
I keep going to channels where there's idiots.
Well, I just keep telling you all the time. You need to go to church.
I'm not yelling at anyone. I'm serious. This is a good channel where I'm not yelling at anyone. I
Yeah.
keep ending up places where everyone's an idiot.
Well,
It's good to be somewhere that's actually good.
it is St. Patrick's
Like,
Day.
take it as a compliment, Roger, man. You know it. You
I know.
know I mean it.
I know.
Like,
Now-
holy crap.
Now,
End up in lots of
I'm just the cameraman here, so this
places
show,
where there's like too many I've only got a few good channels, and the rest of them are just full of idiots.
this show is technically
What,
Austin.
Roger?
What, Roger?
I'm the cameraman, and Austin and Summer. This is their show, so I'm just here for the show to do the recording and stuff. So I'm gonna back out for a while so you can talk to them. And if you need a pretty face to talk to, Mark is right there, dude. Got Mark.
I'm
And,
already here, Roger.
You'll have
oh,
back-
that's right. I forgot. I gotta.
That was Mark. I mean, like, come on. We got 3 pretty faces, 4 pretty faces on screen right now. What are you on
Yeah,
about?
Mark's pretty.
I keep forgetting. I know. I keep forgetting. DK gets
Some
all
people think
upset
I'm
when
pretty,
you don't.
So I'm going with it as well.
DK is the same way. He's got that pretty face and he likes to show it off.
Yeah.
So, he
You know, I shaved off my beard when it was down to here. At the start
oh
of the year.
wow, I did not even notice that. Your beard is short now.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah. And
So
it's long again. This has been growing since the start of the year. I haven't shaved since I actually shaved the whole thing off.
that
But
means
it's annoying me again. I think I need to shave it off again.
I am
Make
again.
myself look pretty again.
I
Then I
am
can try and compete with Mark.
I am again. I am again the man with the longest beard. Except for
So
Otto.
to grow at that length only took me 1 year.
Cool.
I didn't think you had a beard, Roger.
Yeah, I've got a beard all the way down to almost to my belly button.
No, you don't.
You
Uh,
should show us
what's-
yourself real quick, Roger.
Well, it's dark in there.
He's full of shit.
Just so
I've
we know what
seen
you
him
look
on
like.
camera last year. Nope. Unless he got a weave. He got some black woman's ass hair that was grey, and he stitched it onto his beard.
That's horrible. That is just horrible. Now, just remember,
Yeah,
remember. Okay,
every single
Austin.
person is laughing.
Austin is drinking a very hallucinogenic drink right now. So don't say anything that will make him have hallucinations, okay? Because we don't need a naked Roger bouncing
What?
around in his front room. You know what I mean? I'm telling him that you're drinking something that's highly hallucinated. So be careful about
He
talking.
wants a firkin. Go and look up what a firkin is.
A what?
A firkin?
A firkin.
How do you spell
It's
it?
an actual product.
Ah, fuck.
I can't remember if it's F-U-R-K-I-N or F-E-R-K-I-N. Whichever one sounds the most messed up, it's that one.
A firkin.
Roger, think Shakespeare, think 16th century, 17th century.
Oh,
Okay.
boy, you talking about fairy folk.
Did you find it?
Well, I've
Probably about
got.
trolls.
When I was a little kid, I think my next door neighbor was a troll because
Well, he was.
he lived back in the woods there, and he was really territorial
Hey,
over the bridge.
You just gotta be. You just gotta be careful. Imagine if trannies learned about that thing,
What?
the firkin.
The firkin?
Yeah.
Working?
Oh, you didn't go look it up, did you?
Oh, I'm looking it up. Hold on. Let me
As
look
I
that
said,
up.
imagine if trannies learn about that thing.
Yeah, I'm looking that up.
It might not be a good idea to look it up.
Mark's sitting there is like, I don't know how this is gonna go.
This might turn out bad.
A firkin's like a small cask of
goodness.
imperial gallons of beer.
Nope.
That's not the
No,
one.
listen,
I
yeah,
said find the
okay.
dodgiest explanation.
A firkin.
Okay, I'll
That's
keep,
the right one.
I'm looking.
I was thinking
I said
firkin
I
with
couldn't
an
remember
F.
if it was F-U-R or F-E-R.
Roger.
F-U?
I thought it was a B.
Yeah, I
I'm,
said I couldn't remember if it was F-U-R or F-E-R. Yeah, Firkin. Yeah.
Oh, F-I-R.
Firkin
Thank you.
Oh, is it I? Oh, okay. Mark says F-I-R. I might be
yes,
completely wrong.
often
It'd be
spelled
F-I-R.
firkin. I found.
Really end of liquor.
Oh, herbal liquor.
It's an herbal
No.
liquor.
Come
It's a small wooden cask
on.
used to store liquids, fish, or butter.
No. Dude. If you're not
Okay,
finding
okay.
the dodgy
Thicket.
explanation, it's not even
Thicket.
close to the one I'm actually meaning.
Thicket.
There is a real meaning for this word, and it is so funny and dumb that you'll just laugh your ass off if you find it.
Okay, which
I think
version
Mark's
are you
got some idea of what it is.
I'm
No,
not sure now because there's different. Yes, this
No?
depend on spelling. Depend on there are different meanings.
yeah,
I'm
this.
having trouble finding
All right, okay. Should I just describe it then, since
Yeah.
you can't?
Yeah, go
find it?
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. You know how bald men use a toupee.
Yeah.
Right. This was for men and women who were losing body hair so they could strap on fake pubic hair.
Oh, that's just horrible.
I said it was horrible.
Why would they do?
Why would they do that though?
I don't know. It was the rage back then.
Self-confidence and like people wear wigs.
Well, why do men put on toupees?
It's good.
Now,
That's
you know-
good.
Confidence, yeah. Well,
That would probably where the
No,
word
seriously,
fork.
one of
Fork.
the dumbest real words I've ever come
Talking about
across.
furries, are you? Remember the gay people with the trade?
You talking about furries with
Hey, to be honest,
No,
that
firkin.
could actually be where they got it from.
Mark laugh.
Yeah.
I'm losing it.
But seriously, that would actually fit. That could be where they got it from. They were trying to make themselves fucking furry.
Yeah.
This is not paranormal at all. Well, it could be.
But
What?
that's,
St. Patrick's
No.
Day.
no,
back to
no,
Dogman
you are not,
and
What'd you say?
You're not talking-
Skinwalker and stuff.
technically it's spelled Merkin. M-E-R-K-I-N,
Ah,
not
okay.
Firkin. That's where
okay.
you would definitely confuse.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, once I said what it was,
Merkin
I found it.
Merkin wig.
Like a pubic hair wig.
Oh, that's
Straight
just
on there.
disgusting. Disgusting. Ooh.
I just don't even know what the point of it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was mainly for female, wasn't it, Mark? Does it say that?
Yeah,
Or was it for both?
both sex. Both.
It was
I
for
think.
both, yeah. I thought it was, but I had a funny feeling it said mainly for female. But yeah, wasn't sure.
Man. Well,
That's
I
why I
mean,
said like it was for both because I wasn't sure, but I thought it did say that.
It was from something like 1450s to disguise the loss of hair due to things like lice and syphilis.
yeah.
Ah.
And see, that does kind of
Ah,
fit in
getting
because
shaved, yes, they're getting shaved to get rid of bugs, and then they'd wear that
because we,
shit.
if
So,
you think about, we are
look like
talking
it
about
was still there.
abstinence, so it
Okay.
does kind of
I know,
fit
I
into.
mean, like,
it's fine.
people
Yeah.
make up all sorts of weird reasons to do shit.
Yeah,
That makes more sense than a lot that's happened recently.
that's still that's horrible. I mean, I cannot believe 17th century is where it came from, is what it says here.
14, I've got 14 from about
Among-
1450s.
And it was among
15th century.
prostitutes in England and Italy. The prostitutes in England and
Sounds
Italy.
like that shit's all over the world. Wear a mask, boys, down there.
They used it to hide their hair loss, resulting in mercury-based treatments for syphilis. That's wow. They are commonly
Oh,
used
no.
in the film industry to ensure actor modesty during nudity. That's just wrong, dude.
Makes sense. Makes
Oh.
sense. Yeah.
I can tell you an extremely interesting fact. Some of you might know it, some might not. But the saying "saved by the bell" actually stems from the fact that when people went out to pubs, they were drinking out of mugs made of lead. And alcohol mixed with lead means you get like temporary lead. Well, you do get lead poisoning, but temporary knockout sort of thing. And it basically renders you almost comatose, almost dead sort of thing. So people were getting buried who weren't dead. And I don't know how they first found this out. Like, someone must have actually dug their way out of their fucking grave. But after that, they started burying people with a string tied to a bell.
Yeah.
They went through a hole in the coffin so that if someone woke up, they could just pull on the string, ring the bell, and people would come dig them up. That's where Saved by the Bell came from.
Yeah, I've actually the Saved by the Bell thing I didn't know, but I know about the bell at the caskets and stuff. They had a string in the casket, so just in case they were buried alive.
That's what the saying is: Saved by the Bell.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because they were
extremely
being
popular
buried and
during
they were actually still
Victorian.
alive.
I
Yep.
knew
And without that bell to ring, they're dead.
It's
So
pretty
it's
good.
Saved by the Bell. Yeah.
So
Crazy story. Yeah.
So what about those fairy folks?
Yeah. How you doing with them fairies, Austin?
What is it now?
The
Are
fairy
you seeing
folks.
them green fairies yet?
Yeah.
Shit, I just saw a shadow
Are ya?
person behind you.
Are you seriously?
I just saw a shadow person behind you. Did you see that?
He's
Yeah, I did.
Did anyone else see that shit? There was
Yeah,
a
I did.
shadow person behind Austin.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, that was probably his mom.
Yeah.
Ah, cut it out. It's supposed to try and scare him. Shit, he's a
so
you're not playing along.
So I want to know what are you really seeing fairy folks yet?
No.
Oh man,
You got to get a fair bit of the way through it, but then
I'm
they're
getting-
all of a sudden kicking.
I'm just getting a really good buzz going. Feeling pretty good.
okay. Well, see, that's the thing is,
How far through the bottle are you?
yeah. How far through the bottle have you gotten?
About a third of the way.
About a
Maybe
third.
not.
Yeah, no, you've got to get over half.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually have to get over half before I have an interdimensionary experience.
Man, I've never heard of anybody saying that
and
when
you've
it came to
and
drinking.
what percentage is the wormwood on the bottle that you bought?
The wormwood?
Yeah, because the wormwood is the hallucinogenic that's in absinthe.
Now the Thujone's in the wormwood, right? That's
Dude, just go look at your bottle.
yeah. I'll actually show you guys.
That's what they like.
Yeah, that would actually be
mellow it with or whatever.
that would actually
Make
be a
it out
good
like
thing for
mellow
the
it
show
with, but
too.
yeah, the wormwood is the hallucinogenic thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the percentage of wormwood that decides whether or not he's going to see any green elves tonight.
But yeah, it's like you don't get too many chances to see the whole thing with the absence. That's actually.
I think they've reduced what we can get here. You used to be able to get up to like 14% wormwood or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think they've reduced it down. I'm pretty sure it's only like 7 or something now. I haven't wasted my time on it. It's expensive as fuck now. So I'm looking at $100 for a decent bottle. Like seriously, $100 for a bottle.
I was just looking at prices of bottles in the UK, and anything cheap shite, about £20, all the way up to something like 80, 90 pounds.
This is
right. No, it's not that. See, that's what I mean. It's not the same. Honestly, check the wormwood content on them. That is what makes absinthe different from anything else. It's the wormwood content because that's the hallucinogenic.
Now,
And
by
that's
this,
what gets it restricted from certain countries because it's got too much of it in it and things. So you have to check what your country allows, and
now
go
which
for the
one out
highest
of
your
you
country
two,
allows.
which one out of you two are eligible enough to be able to read properly? Because that's going to be an issue. I don't know because he's on abstinent. And she's on champagne and wine, and I know one of you have to be able to read properly. Is there one? Because you're gonna have
I
to
can
check
do it
the
if you
ingredients
want.
on the back side of the bottle. That's gonna tell you how much is.
To actually read the bottle.
You have
Shit. Get a magnifying glass.
because you might need glasses or something. He's taking hallucinogenics, so he might actually not be able to.
I don't think it says that it's a hallucinogenic. It might. That looks like an old bottle. But what you're looking for is the wormwood content.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out. I might have to. It says it's got wormwood in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not telling me how much.
It doesn't say the percentage though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing.
The brand I buy over here has different prices based on what percentage of the wormwood there is in it.
They could be doing it.
You get 2, 4, and 7 now or something.
Yeah,
it says
tradition.
on the box here, it's absinthe with wormwood.
Yeah.
But it's not telling me what the percentage is.
To be honest, it actually looks like it's a good one. How much was the bottle?
About $45.
Yeah, that's a good bottle.
But you imported it from
should
the
be
UK,
about an
so
averagely good one then.
Yeah.
yeah, you
I'm
imported
trying to
from
convert
the UK,
it to
so
New
you have,
Zealand currency. I just
pack.
double it, so that's a
Yeah.
$100 bottle sort of shit.
Well,
roughly. So that should be an averagely good one. It's not going to be super strong. It's going to be averagely good.
The alcohol is about 55%, so it's 110 proof. I'm getting good and drunk from that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But then it's the other bit. That's once the other bit starts kicking in.
I'm
tripping.
I'm looking for fairy experience here. I'm not looking for drunkenness. Okay, so we're wanting to find the green fairy, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it. He's got to set all his drinks on fire, burn off the alcohol, and then just try and reduce it down to the wormwood and drink it.
It's fine that you're getting drunk and everything. We're all cool about that, but we're wanting to see the fairy, dude.
But burn off the alcohol and then drink it. Don't burn your mouth first.
It's like.
Yeah, we need to.
What'd you say? Don't chug it, dude.
Huh?
That's the worst thing you can do. Don't be chugging that stuff, man. Did you see that? He started chugging it. I'm like,
he's trying to get them elves for you.
Yeah, don't do that. You just take your time and relax, dude. I don't want to see you like flip out and start running around the house in your underwear.
The elves will come.
Oh look, there's a
You probably don't want to be doing that on a live stream.
Awesome.
I don't know what you're going to try and do with that later when he's drunk.
I can tell you one thing though. You guys have probably had the best freaking St. Patrick's Day video out of everybody so far, dude.
Yeah, look, see, it even came with
True. I should go to Rumble and fucking repost this shit around.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, share as far and wide as you can. Same for you, Mark and Roger.
Trust me.
I leave all the publishing to Roger.
Yeah. I've got it covered on.
He's a good publicist.
Well, I wouldn't say publicist. I just post a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you're just posting.
There's the comment I put with it.
Okay.
Crazy as and funny as fuck.
You post that on Rumble?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look. it up on Rumble.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah,
I
I looked
was
that up on Rumble.
Yeah, because I'm not streaming, so yeah.
I was really surprised though, because I always pictured
Ah,
if somebody
see,
takes
I
that
should try
stuff, when people take that stuff, I figured that like the effects would be at least somewhat instantaneous. You know what I mean? I never thought that it like sometimes it didn't do the job or it took like hours for it to kick in or anything like that. You know, Hollywood sucks,
no,
dude.
so you just do it straight away. It might take 5 minutes. Like it depends when people see the notifications and shit.
No, I mean
Yeah.
I'm talking about the absent.
Oh,
So-
Absent.
Oh, the absent. Oh, no,
Absent.
that's good.
Yeah.
Like had real soon.
Like
But he needs to
Hollywood
get to about 50%.
Hollywood
Once he
sucks,
gets to
dude.
about half the bottle, it's like 5-10 minutes later, it'll like be boom.
Like right now, if we went according to Hollywood standards, freaking Austin should have been floating in the air singing like freaking pagan
Depends
fairy
what Hollywood
fairy folk
movies you're
music.
watching. There
You know
could
what
be
I mean?
other people who are drinking like 3 bottles of everything before that happens.
Yeah. Yeah,
Exactly.
you use like a minimum of 3 bottles for any like thing like that.
Yeah, well, if you can even do that before blacking out.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't.
I can't. That's why I stopped drinking spirits. Worst part is I kept going. I just didn't remember any of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sad.
I'd have to. I hated having to ring up the next day and
Yeah.
ask if I needed to apologize to people.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's all.
You know, like on some days it'd be like, yeah, that person, that person, that person, that person. God damn it. Other
Yeah, some-
days it'd be like, nah, we didn't even know you were wasted last night.
Well,
You're all good.
You-
Like, what? I don't remember anything from this point.
You black out and you don't remember what you done, and you're like, "Oh my god, I did what?"
Well,
Oh my
I-
No,
God.
dude, I did lots of crazy, but to be honest, I did more crazy when I was sober. Like when I remember it, I was crazier when
You
I
were-
actually knew what I was doing.
You
Oh.
you were sober.
I'm not sober, but you know, when I still
he,
knew what
he
I
was
doing.
able to comprehend what he was doing.
Yeah,
Right?
like, dude, I write pedantics. I said when I knew what I was doing.
Yeah. Like freaking I was so grateful to wake up with my pants still on, to be honest with you. Like,
You usually
Oh, same. There's actually been a couple of occasions where I've actually thought that. No, like I got drugged at a party. And like, yeah, it really sucked. And because I've taken lots of drugs in my past, I knew that I had drunk almost no beer. And then suddenly I couldn't fucking walk straight and I was bouncing off fucking hallway and fucking door frames and shit. It's like, oh fuck, I've been drugged, I'm out. And just fucking took off. Like left the party and just left. Like I've been drugged and I just fucked off. And I wake up fucking starfished on someone's front lawn by the side of the road.
wow.
shit.
That's in New Zealand too, so you know that's messed up shit right there. Because
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
As I
Because
said, it's just lucky I tried so much shit myself, and it's like I felt it coming on. So
Yeah.
I knew it. So fuck, I've been drunk. I haven't drunk enough for this to be happening. So I shouldn't be bouncing off walls after this many beers.
Well, that-
Yeah.
They'll
Yep.
fuck me.
we
I'm
call them
sorry.
roofies here. You were given a roofie.
Yeah, no, we call them the same. Yeah.
You call them
Roofies.
roofies?
Yeah.
I think that's the international term for it, to be honest, because even Mark, I think, calls them roofies. Don't you?
Especially after that hangover movie.
Oh.
He got roofied. Oh, he's on the roof.
Go back in a minute. Yeah,
Have you
roofies.
not seen that one? That's the first hangover movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, roofies are referred to the same way all over the world. That's the same terminology they use for them everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the actual thing is called GHB.
Yeah,
And,
that's the
yeah.
official scientific term for it.
I've never been
I
given a
can't remember
roofie.
that.
I've
I just
always
remember
lost.
short and scientific
I've
term.
always lost my pants without any roofies whatsoever. I just had this bad habit of drinking until I blacked out.
Same. I mean, it meant that I'd drink more and just not remember the walk home. so I wouldn't have to spend money on a taxi.
I
I mean, I
remember
could have drunk. Yeah, I could have drunk less and caught a taxi.
I remember hanging
And
out with
drink more
I
and
remember
just walk home, not remember it, and wake up in bed.
I remember hanging out with people under a interstate bridge, and all of a sudden my pants freaking came up missing, and I ended up walking home with my shirt and no pants, and somehow I made it to my front porch, and that's when my family pulled up and said, "Roger, where's your pants?" So I took my shirt off and put it over where my pants should have been.
Hey, did you
Thank-
have
The worst,
and
I-
thankfully, I know you're an American because pants means underwear
Oh,
in the
so
UK
it
in
didn't
British
have
English. So
Yeah, I didn't have
yeah,
any of that
where
either.
having no pants means
To this day, I couldn't tell you where those pants went to, or those. At all.
I just came up with an interesting thought. Do you think all these cryptids don't eat wasted drunk people because they don't want to get fucked up?
I just think
That's
they
possible.
they just have more of a, like they actually enjoy what they eat. Like if it's a drunk or somebody, that I don't think they want any kind of food that has alcohol or drugs in it.
That's what I mean. So
Yeah.
do you think like the reason, like if we're drunk and stoned and wasted or whatever, do you think we're actually safe from cryptids?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah, they don't want to eat. They don't want to eat the food with nuts in it.
Right. They want that healthy
You do
stuff.
realize the best food in the world when everyone goes cannibal will be vegans.
Well, you
Yeah.
do realize it's always campers and joggers who see Bigfoot, right? It's never like some dude all stoned walking on a freaking a trail trying to get away from the crowd so he could smoke a joint. You never hear that. You always hear some poor freaking jogger or some poor camper with a backpack. They're the ones that
Yeah.
see them,
Yeah, but they're stone cold sober.
right? You never hear about somebody who's just out there getting stoned or something like that.
Harry Styles.
Well, it's because they probably get discredited
Yeah.
straight away.
Mhm.
So even if they have said stories, everyone's like, dude, we all know you're just a stoner. Piss off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never.
So they don't even record the story sort of
You
thing.
never see somebody.
Like,
out
just get out of here, you wasted fucking whatever you are.
Calm
you never
down.
see out there. That's stone cold sober or that's wasted to have that experience.
I did actually report my UFO sighting, but it was shit. I think it was about 13, 14 years later. I did actually finally report it. 'Cause even I didn't want to sound crazy, but I did actually report it.
Well,
What
you know,
they say to you about that?
No, they didn't actually. Oh, they responded to me once, but it was real vague as fuck and said I had to join some channel that I'd never heard of, or else they'd tell me no more.
see, not
Yeah, so I
here.
just didn't.
See, if you was
Yeah,
in
so
the
I just didn't respond.
if you was in the United States, man, everybody
No,
knows.
this
Man,
was supposed to be the official reporting. No, this was supposed to be the official reporting site,
I
and a
doubt
completely different channel responds to me and says I have to join this channel.
you'd had people coming up from all directions if you was over here, dude. They'd have been ambushing you
Mhm.
left and right just to hear your
Hey.
story. I mean, seriously, people here eat that shit up, dude. And most of them don't even care if the story's true or not. They just want to have people say their experiences.
Mine is.
Yeah.
Mine is. I don't lie. That I've got nothing left but my honesty and integrity and shit, man. I'm broke as fuck. I've been streaming for 5 years myself.
Yep. And you know, it's like,
I tell the truth and just keep getting banned.
well,
Hey, that's unfortunately a lot of people.
he
Oh, see, Roger.
he's a rebel, dude. He's a rebel.
See, Roger knows. Like, I keep telling the truth and I keep getting banned. Or restricted or shadow banned or like whatever they do.
He
Why
does.
now I only stream on Rumble.
he's a rebel. The only person that he hasn't gotten banned from is freaking well, I don't think there's any country you haven't been banned from, is there? At one point or another?
Who, me?
Yeah. You. Like
I know, but I think it was like at 18 times in my country.
yeah. No, I remember at one time you used to call
Yeah,
yourself the most
20,
banned person
and
on the internet.
yeah, but that was only in 2 years. That was only
Okay.
21, 22.
Yeah. So he's a wild man, dude. Everybody keeps wondering why.
Yeah, he's
Everybody,
getting banned a lot.
Mhm.
yeah. Well,
Dude, I talked about all the shit you're not allowed to talk about.
well, especially over
I don't
there.
blame you.
It's a hell of a lot.
Especially
You should
over
be
there.
allowed to talk about it. Yeah, oh yeah,
Nah.
especially over.
It's actually weirder. There's like more American shit that tries to ban me. It's kind of messed up.
Yeah, that's messed up too. 'Cause we're not supposed to be like that.
Well, in Australia, you can literally go to freaking jail for putting some of this stuff up on the internet. That they can arrest you, put
Same
you in
with the
jail.
UK now.
Yeah.
Hey, same with the
Wow.
UK.
Yeah.
So
Isn't it? It's a federal offense to threaten somebody's life on Facebook, isn't it?
I
didn't
don't
know
know.
that.
Yeah, well, too.
I get threatened all the time.
Yeah.
What?
I get threatened all the time.
Well,
I do.
You're not getting threatened. You're not trying hard enough.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
said this guy threatened to put him in jail for years.
yeah.
I didn't know that. Like,
Hey, I'm not going to try and put someone in jail. I'm not knocking on them. I'm just making them look like
direct
idiots.
threat to him, and they put him in jail. I didn't know that was it was a get so.
Yeah.
I've never.
I played a video. I played a
It's
video earlier today, like just one I was watching. I was recording for someone else. I played a video, and it was someone who told like the other guy and me to both kill ourselves multiple times in this one live voice chat.
Yeah, I've had that. I've had that before. When
Wow.
people tell me to commit suicide and stuff.
I've had people
Well,
telling
you can really.
me they were going to kill me. I've also had a hit
It's
put on me.
federal offense.
You
Yeah,
had a
like
hit put on
actually
you?
had a hit put on me. My son threatened. We know which way he walks to school.
I don't know. That's
Like
not
mental
cool at
shit.
all. That's not cool at all.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I mean. I've had that next level thing.
Yeah, it's not cool, man.
No. We
That's
probably
why
better.
these days I just call everyone on it. It's like, all right,
What'd you say, Roger?
come
we
at me.
probably should wrap this up before DK gets too drunk. Seriously.
I thought he was already too drunk.
No,
I
he's actually doing really, really good. To be honest, at this time of the day, he's really, really doing fabulous. I mean, like he's doing
I've been
great.
trying to reduce my drinking,
Mhm.
but I've been in pain over the last couple of days. So yeah, I've gone.
Yeah.
My reducing has gone real well, but the last two days not so well.
Oh.
Yeah, like serious. I mean, like I pretty much cut my drinking in half until like these last 2 days. So yeah,
bad
I
days.
appreciate you actually acknowledging that fact, but
Yeah, no problem, man.
Okay, well, you got to wrap it up. Then, well, I already started it, but
Well, it's your show.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
I just asked you if you. Do you have anything else to say?
Thanks for joining us, DK. It was good to meet you. Stay in touch with us on Discord, man.
Yeah.
And check out my music. It's over on Arts Music, over on that music server. You might have to send him a link to that.
I'm not there. I'm
I
on
can
your
do that.
Discord.
I can do
I'm
that.
with you. The Discord we're talking on now. I'm on that one.
Yeah.
just like send a link if he can't get to it or whatever. But it's out where I can message you the link to.
Yeah.
Or.
Okay.
Just
Thank
so.
you guys for joining us.
Okay.
Good seeing you again, Mark.
Yeah, you, Mark.
Yourself,
It's always
yeah, indeed.
drop by on the show, man.
Okay. Well, take care.
What would you have to say, Roger?
I just want to let all of you guys know you are on the same Discord channel, so connecting with each other on Discord should not be a problem. You're all on the
Okay.
wonderful world
Okay.
of weirdness, so no
Okay.
problem.
The wonderful world of weird family.
That's
All
right.
righty. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming by, everybody. It was great. Join
Thank-
us on our next show of Summer Todd's Creepy Corner.
Yeah. Well, okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.